Welcome, welcome. It's Port Priority 8. We are here. We're in the building. We got some great action coming up for you. We got doubles action. We got singles action. And we just got a good tournament all together. A P-tier event. That's crazy. I'm TK Breezy. Joined with Kimona. Kimona, how you doing?
Dude, I'm doing great. I woke up at 7:30 in the morning, but because I don't live here, I woke up at 9:30 in the morning, so it's fine. And like you said, P-tier event, this is as big as it gets. This is one of the most anticipated tournaments of the whole year. And yeah, P-tier does not stand for Port Priority, like
Right.
you might think. No, it stands for Premier, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's what we're going for now.
As big as it gets, basically. So it's singles to start off the day here. That means you get to watch the action that is impacting that final bracket that we are all running towards that top 8 at the end of the day on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, Sunday's going to be packed with all kind of stuff. I mean, I think, honestly, by the end of this event, or this here day, we'll still start getting some matches that just look like they potentially could be like a grand finals at somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's just how stacked this event is. Pretty much every top player that you know in existence is here. I just looked over to the right, and there was like 6 top players, all who are like in top 10, just having a conversation. So, but for that, obviously, we got to get through some pools and some doubles action at some point in time. We got a match. I see some people sitting on the stage. I see some feet at least. We're right in front of the stage. We can see shoes.
Yeah. We've got like a very like, I don't know, it's like I'm on a ship.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking up at the deck from underneath.
All right, so here we go. We got everything set up. Well, Pikmin series.
That's new. I mean,
okay.
This is dangerous because I'm shocked. Because anytime I see somebody go to Pikmin music, I assume they're just environmental noise memeing.
Okay.
And fishing for somebody to start doing like National Geographic. Like
he went for Garden of Hope. I'm not sure if I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like Pikmin does not have like the music where I feel like I'm trying to battle to. But
it's very beautiful and atmospheric.
That's true.
Like,
yeah,
it's good music, but yeah,
wonderful.
like fighting,
wonderful for that. But I think as far as fighting, yeah. Well, okay, now it makes sense.
No, like needs to be in the natural habitat. Yeah.
Just imagine he's just like, all right, bro, it's time to have the most passive gameplay of all time. We don't know who he plays yet. He's just messing around, but we will get into it too soon. I did see Wii Fit first. Maybe he is actually a Wii Fit player. Now he's just kind of moving around, but we'll see.
I'd love to believe it. Dude, at the pre-local last night, there were 2 Wii Fits that went. I mean, Varun was one of them. And you're like, oh, yeah, Varun. Like, Varun's very good. And then Silver was top 8 winner side with Wii Fit Trainer. And I know that this is not the first time that Silver has, like, done well. And a lot of people are like, oh, you didn't know about Silver? There was this one tournament. And, like, I get it. But Silver has not, like, I think Silver beat, like, Andres and a couple of other really good players at that pre-local. And I was sitting at home with my buddy Dylan. We were just, like, sitting on the couch talking about stuff. And we kept looking over and being like, what? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Wii Fit is definitely one of those characters that, like, it's kind of fallen by the wayside at some point in time. You know, I think she's definitely still good, but, I mean, with how exact your hitboxes are and sometimes your game plan getting absolutely thwarted, does make it hard for you to be like, she's a top tier until you hit somebody with a deep breathe back air at 70, and you're like, I see it now.
Dude, Varun read the pants off of Deathspade for one stock. We're literally, like, Dylan and I both, like, jumped off the couch because Deathspade did one of those, like, ABKs out of the corner. Varun literally just, like, dashed back, low-profiled it at the start of up smash and killed him at, like, 50. And I was like,
yep.
Yeah. It's a crazy move.
I don't know where my man's on the left went, but it seems like he's finally made his way back to the stage.
Decision time.
And you play.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, okay. He's got the double ear tech. He got the music in, and I can still hear the game under the music.
Double headphones up. That's like what they do at like Counter-Strike majors, right? Is that they give people like the earbuds and then they put the sound canceling over them.
Yeah. This is this is a proto level ice for Fox. For you to ice that hard? All right, let's.
I thought, like for icing, usually I think like you're gonna be like waiting, like play a long game. But no, we're playing the like aggro character in the whole game. Sure.
Oh man! All right, here we go. Let's get into it now. I've played this matchup quite a bit of times.
I can imagine.
Charles, it's always Charles. And I mean, this can be a little rough. I feel like sometimes the way that you want to approach Fox is always thwarted by how good Fox's upward attacks are. But right now, this Fox definitely getting absolutely outsped right now. Oh, off the backside forward air.
That was the one move we would not shut up about last night. Was just talking about the spike on forward air is one of the just coolest. Again, you're talking about how Wii Fit's hitboxes are not cohesive and make no sense, but I'm glad that one exists.
Yeah, no, I very much like that. That feels like a style hitbox, but it really has its practical usages. At these middle percents, it sets up into so much. Even at this percent right now, if you find a back hit, he might be able to do a dash attack, dash up fair, or maybe another back air if he can find it. At this point in time, though, honestly, an F-tilt should be able to do it if he finds it at the edge.
I mean, a whole lot. Fox at 129 being one of the lightest characters in the game, and it's going to be the F-tilt just as you predicted.
Yeah, I was like, that's one of the better reasons I like playing her. At some point in time, you will just get a stock. Like,
she is definitely one of those I can just kill you eventually. Like, she doesn't need confirms all the time. Like Fox, for example, like he's got a couple of moves where he can let it rip, but really unsafe like that up smash. And honestly, in this matchup, going down to stock is devastating because if Wii Fit decides she wants to sit on the ledge, what's Fox going to do about that?
Yeah,
like,
Fox is not the I go off stage character, so you might have to. Okay. Oh, you went for the big setup right there. Header get up into the neutral air, pop him off the stage. Just was not fast enough on the. Oh, no tech though. You believe too hard.
That was a really good recovery by Potter though, knowing that like, okay, I can see the Wii Fit like hovering off stage. She's going to try to catch the timing. So if I go much lower, she's going to have to commit really hard and potentially have a timing that she's not used to.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold up now. Fox time. Oh, you had it.
That might have been something like a turnaround up tilt that got missed. Because after that, I mean, you can combo into the corner, get the Wii Fit off stage, and continue your ledge trap. Because that's like the Fox bread and butter.
Yeah. Fox, if we put you in that area where it looks like I should be trying to follow this up, but I actually have none, so I'm just going to wait for you to air dodge.
That is actually the Fox classic. Like, you always think he has a follow-up, and sometimes he knows a little bit more than you. I love that hitbox, too.
Ooh, okay. Try to get fancy with the ball right there, putting it on the platform and hitting it with the up air. It actually did go right where Potter was. Potter having to air dodge through that.
I am noticing a couple of times Potter has missed a couple of confirms off of these down airs because he didn't fast fall the down air. That's one of the things that you have to do to unlock those combos is that you have to make sure that you're not hitting with that final hit of that down air, that you're hitting with one of those landing ones. That can follow up into something like the back air or the up smash.
Right. Oh, F-tilt again, but this time going up with the back hitbox. And Potter, very smart usage of the invincibility. Just rock, just let it rip. See what happens.
Yeah. That's literally one of the Smash classics. Split for the jab reset. I love the idea right there. But honestly, sometimes with the deep breathing, sometimes you don't get the chance. But the lingering hit of that forward smash, this is already a close, like literally the first game of the tournament on stream, and it's close.
Yeah, I did not expect it to be this close off that start, but no, Potter's been able to bring this one back, and now is allowed to kind of play that more defensive game, that hit and run game that Fox is able to establish. Here we go. Here's a couple hits. Oh, nope. Can't air dodge away. I am Fox.
Like you said, he doesn't have one available, but if you give him an opening, then here's another hit.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, okay.
I like the idea of the shine right there with the header coming out.
Oh, yeah. There's the idea of that going for that neutral air, too. I think with some more percentage on Fox, that was it. But seeing that Fox is at 0 and is a fast faller, it's kind of hard to do that. But that's always my follow-up, especially if Fox is going to show, or if anybody's going to end up on a platform. If you miss the tech, I hit. If you hit the tech, I might still hit if I just wait. So, it's all good stuff. But either way, though, this match has definitely escaped Super Colonel.
Ooh, and trading the grab, I believe, with an up tilt right there, putting Super Colonel at 127 after the healing, which I forgot that Wii Fit can do.
Okay, the get-up attack. One thing I've definitely noticed about this man's game, not a single Sun Salutation. We don't do that.
No, not against the...
okay.
Reflected it back! Here's the timing, though. We saw that delay the first time, and Super Colonel wasn't ready the second time, though. Easy money, easy as it gets on that Fox up beat.
Yeah, man. That right there was just that was like our characters doing our character things at the end. So the double ball hit, the reflect back, and then the hula hoops actually being like the best hitbox around her, so she doesn't hit herself into the spike. Yeah, good stuff right there for Super Colonel, and managed to take that game. One up smash away from Potter, though, so honestly, even a back air at the edge should have been able to do it as well. So I wouldn't count out Potter by any means right there. Very good good and close first game.
And again, like literally being, round like 1 or 2 pools and being the first match that we get to see on stream, and it's that close, like that's a privilege. Usually it's like, oh, we don't know, like we're guessing at what players to kind of throw up there. Then again, this crowd has been getting loud for Super Colonel.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear them, but crowd favorite already.
Ooh. Okay. All right, could have been something crazy, something spicy right there, but wasn't able to get too much off of that. However, did at least get stage control. Oh, the ball hit. Oh,
again? Double dribble?
Oh, very close to getting that second forward air to actually hit, continue that off-stage pressure, but a little off the mark. Now, Potter with a little stage control. Smart. Always got to watch out for the header get up. And I think, Fox should be in a position where he can definitely reflect it before Wii Fit can block on the ground. So could be something he can look out for in the future.
Little trade off of that illusion, though. And again, like anybody's guess is the first stock. I think maybe trying to land with a fastball in there or down air or something to connect into an up smash, but instead getting that forward air, which still puts you in a great position. Like, this might be the best Fox's forward air has ever been in a game.
It was a little cheaper in 4, but that was just because the drag down was insane.
It had one use.
It had one good use, yeah. And this one, though, I feel like you can really just throw it out, like whatever, and it's like, that's not a bad option.
It at least puts you in a good position, but Super Colonel, the one getting into a good position here, landing that deep breathing forward air, which, I mean, you've mentioned it so many times. I think in the spaces that Fox tries to occupy in the match, that forward air seems like it's a really good, like, counter Fox tool. First Sun Salutation, and it was off of some nasty movement, too.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, wow, okay, that was the deepest neutral air to a match I've ever seen. I think she has a really good 45-degree angle hit. It's just, you got to be kind of preemptive with it, unfortunately. I think the good thing about Wii Fit 2 is, though, like, surprisingly enough, it is one of the safer options on shield. So if you decide to just land, like, haphazardly into a Fox shield, you can get your F tilt out before Fox can get his up smash or a grab out. So they have to respect the next option unless your next option is jump, to which then you're probably going to get hit by that up smash. So.
Well, I mean, especially if it's deep breathing, though.
Yeah.
Like, you got options on options.
Oh, yeah.
86%. That clean landing with the up air, and hold on a second. Colonel trying to read that.
I don't know. It's going to happen. He's going to roll now.
The devil on the shoulder again.
Okay. Up tilt. So, I mean, these guys, it's so crazy to see. First game right here, and it's literally down, like straight down the middle.
Like, and it's not even like, oh, somebody needed a crazy comeback to get in position. Like, it is actually back and forth. I take a stock, you take a stock. But messing up the movement, we saw that complicated that tech to get back up at the Sun Salutation last time, but missing it. Difficult input, but like I said, man, back and forth. It's down to last stock at 0% each side again.
Okay, trying to go for the difficult movement again. Wait a minute. Yeah,
Not
that
again.
is, no, did not hit the ground. He says, you know what happens. Gimped by a neutral air. Not expecting maybe not be off the stage after that, trying to go for the header get up. But I do like the Potter is recognizing what he likes to do off the ledge. The header get up was actually like almost, it's a get out of jail free card if someone is just shielding at the ledge. Because you have like a lot of advantage, or it's like so, it's like -1, I think. So it's like so good for Wii Fit that it just doesn't matter. But that situation, he's like, what if I just preemptively have a hitbox out when you land? And it worked out.
It's like a more committal ledge trap. Because most of the time when you're ledge trapping, I mean, in this game especially, you're not trying to commit to anything. You're doing something that's going to cover multiple options and then give you a way out. So, I mean, Fox, you see Light do it all the time. He'll do short hop back air, full hop delay, and then back air again. Like, he's got so many options to get out of there. But in that instance, like you're saying, right, recognizing that header's happening a lot, so get that hitbox out ahead of time. And
okay, the swap. Her meathead boyfriend came through and said, hey, what did you do?
the yoga couple just like tag out.
All right, let's see if the swap actually helps out, though. We got to swap a stage as well over to Pokemon Stadium 2. And right now it has been all Potter right out the gate.
I feel like a prudent time to mention, by the way, because I feel like a lot of people in chat might be looking at this and being like, dang, like game 3, like this is coming down to it's best of 5 all the way through for singles, guys. So there is more of this set coming up, but this is nonetheless still just as important a game because you win this one, you get to maintain counter pick advantage, and that is something that in a best of 5 cannot be understated.
Yeah, I think I always like to call this one the flex game because, like, genuinely, going to the last game on your terms is always like, if you have to go to the last game, on your terms is always the best case scenario. So
on a stage where you're comfortable, right? Because, I mean, in a matchup like this, I mean, I almost feel like it doesn't matter as much aside from the direct blast zones from main stage. But, like, in terms of edge guarding and stuff, like, Fox isn't going out there. Wii Fit's going to edge guard no matter where you are. But with a lower ceiling, like on PS2, right, Fox is going to be able to take advantage of that, get that early stock with the up smash like we saw. It is going to be on Super Colonel to do what we have seen all set, and that is fire back before things get out of hand.
Yeah, Super Colonel. Okay, hold up. Okay, you definitely have time to mash out of that.
Yeah, that's not like K Rool down tilt.
Yeah, not a ZSS or anything right there. You really gotta like that. People be living like 150 while you're trying to get an F tilt out. So yeah, clearly no mash right there from Porter to get up smash right there. But even if he did happen to mash, that up smash is a good option just in case they just pop out as you're hitting them. Then they pop out straight to the into the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So,
I'll put it to you this way. When I get buried by that online, I do mash.
Yeah.
There are a lot of moves where I don't try to mash out online. That's one of the ones where I do. But Super Colonel says, hey, you better start mashing a little faster. You got out to that early lead, but now I'm going to be the one in control of this match.
yeah, man, he's definitely finding some of the Wii Fit classics right there. First hit neutral air into back air. That's a good little combination. Sometimes you'll see first hit neutral air into up smash depending on how much stage is left. And wow, can we talk about absolute destruction on that third game? Jesus.
I think we can talk about it a little more because that entire stock was played beautifully. You could put that in a modeling magazine and it would not be out of place.
Not at all. That was clean. So, you know, that was so here's a nice shot of Jennifer Lopez, and here's a shot of Super Colonel's gameplay.
Yeah. And I can't decide which one I want to keep. Because, I mean, seriously, that whole sequence at the ledge, I think 2 times, you tell me if it's a real frame trap, but it looked like with that up air that we saw the air dodge come out from Potter, right? That it would be like a neutral air and then an up air, Potter would air dodge, but then another aerial would be out immediately from Super Colonel to cover the next option. It looked like a real frame trap, and then all of that set up for you have no jump, you're off stage, so you are gone.
Yeah, if I can recall correctly, I think landing up air X is actually pretty safe. So it is something that you can definitely throw out if you're trying to catch someone on the way down. And if they, air dodge down to the ground, you should be able to at least get an F tilt out. One of her faster moves, or even, a jab or something. Oh, my. Okay, he's coming up with some ideas.
He is scheming.
I thought we were going to get a down air there instead, but no. The forward air almost hitting, not going to be enough. Try for it again that time, but Fox going to be able to get an aerial out fast enough.
Ooh, I love that grounded chase right there. I think a lot of people in this game, because of that 3-frame jump squat, and a lot of characters have some pretty decent air mobility. They'll get that situation and then they'll jump and they'll try to cover with something aerial, but sticking to the ground right there just opens up your movement so much better. It's a really good idea by Potter, but Super Colonel covering with that down tilt. That move is weirdly strong.
Yeah, it got buffed,
right?
It got buffed pretty hard. The one that I don't know if it fully got buffed by strength, but the angle definitely got changed to be such a dangerous angle now
Dirty.
that you just throw it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
There's that combination, though, that nair into the up smash. And even on Hollow Bastion, with the cavernous ceilings of this stage, is still able to get the KO because Fox is built like that.
Okay.
To try to get the third. And I love that idea, right, to try to get aggressive, get yourself back into the game. Super Colonel committing a little bit to go off stage, and here comes Potter with the ledge trap.
Okay, Potter, yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice. I like, try to create a little space just in case another header was coming out. But, the read!
the same thing that you said last time, right? Down smash, do it again.
Do it again, yeah.
Do it again.
I like the idea. You're very smart with that. So, I mean, Fox, if you can force Fox to have to recover under the stage already, that's a bad spot for Fox. And even though Fox does have a great side beat to try to get back to stage, if they don't immediately touch that ledge, oh, yeah, it could be curtains. Good back here, though.
Yeah, that was really well placed. Because sometimes Wii Fit's hitboxes and hurtboxes are so hard to actually catch out, especially with a move that precise like that back air, but still has not taken the stock, and that is a terrifying prospect because Super Colonel has the deep breathing. Ooh. Conversion into the forward air, I love it.
Okay, like it, don't jump, yep. It's going to wait it out. Way down here, man. Super Colonel putting out all kind of pressure there off the stage. Nowhere that Fox can go, trying to charge up that up B, but just not fast enough. Big stomps from Super Colonel. 3-1. Good first game. Just here for the stream in general.
Start calling him popcorn because Super Colonel popped off.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That ending. That ending was emblematic of the whole set. Because that entire time, it felt like Super Colonel was like, I'm going to try to get a sense of what this Fox is doing, and especially the changing game plan of I'm not going to try to fight him on stage anymore. My entire game plan is now build up some damage and then get him off stage, lather, rinse, repeat, boom, you're done.
Yeah, man, that was very much loved seeing that. Always down for some more Wii Fit action. Here we go. Got a couple of replays. You can see Super Colonel absolutely popping off. Wasn't able to get that first spike, but after missing that one, I feel like he didn't miss a single one after that. That connected at least.
That's the thing that I think really builds respect in a player, right? When you're watching them, is that okay? If they mess up the first time, they're not going to get fooled again.
There it
that
is.
Down air hits. The next one hit. The one that ended the game, it also hit.
Yeah, I was like, there was no more of those trades. If the down air connected, it's because he hit it, not because no trade. Just a clean down air that hit. So, unfortunately though, it's going to drop that second game. But after that, came back with a vengeance. Man.
A vengeance indeed. I mean, this game was, like we said, it ended beautifully. Even though Potter got the first stock, which I think I kind of forgot about that one, but dirty confirm off of the Nair, and then this whole ledge trapping sequence that ended with, like we said, another Nair that just did not miss.
Oh, I didn't even realize he swapped back. So he got the W and was like, all right, now she can come back to the gym by herself. You know, Fox, no more harassing my woman, Fox.
Tag her in.
Yeah.
Tag her in. Yeah, and then committing the whole way, right? It's like, okay, if I don't hit this downer, then we go to last stock, and because I'm not making that back after using the double jump. But
it's either that or like, you know, he gets hit back to the stage. So like, it still was like a good trade. Like if he mistimed it, Fox was just gonna upbeat you back to stage. Like, all right, that's fine. But I like the idea of just going out there to let's go ahead and absolutely finish this game. So.
I mean, you at that point you go as a player. If I'm good, right? If I know what I'm doing, I'll hit that downer. If I've practiced enough, I won't miss that. And so you have the confidence to go out there and do it. And again, after a set like that, you deserve some confidence. That was a wonderful showing from Super Colonel.
Oh, yeah. So we will be getting, I saw some other people standing up there. Looks like we'll be getting another match going on soon. But you guys are watching Port Priority 8. If you have never, ever watched a single Port, well, you're missing out, man. These things, I came to the first one, I think 3, and just been coming ever since. And it's been good tournaments, man. Great time.
It gets better literally every single year. Like, Port 6, I was watching and I was like, I've really got to get out there. I was devastated when I couldn't make it to Port 7 because I didn't have, like, none of my family was in town or anything. I was like, I don't have anywhere to stay. But this time I was like, there is nothing that is going to let me miss this.
Right.
I am not going to miss another Port because we are in Seattle and you can't miss being in Seattle at least once.
You have family up here?
At least once you got to get out. Yeah, my sister lives up here.
Okay, sick.
And she is letting me stay at her entire house while she's out of town, so thanks. Didn't have to pay for a hotel. It's great.
All right.
And I can cook dinner.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be nice. Yeah, because these
so
hotel prices are, we had breakfast this morning and woo!
Yeah. Meanwhile, I put a pizza bagel in the oven, and I was like, yes.
I'm like, all that for a pancake? Like, all right. So,
my flapjacks.
Yeah, but either way, yeah, we got this going on. We got some doubles action coming up at some point in time too. Probably like the top cut of doubles, but I am glad that we're getting a lot of singles at the beginning. I feel like sometimes doubles at the very beginning is a little hard to watch.
Especially doubles when people are still like groggy and waking up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like 10 a.m. doubles and people don't really know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, the teamwork is not teamwork in that early on.
No.
So I just woke up, bro. I'm still trying to get my life together before I can worry about your life. So, but. Yeah, no, outside of that, there's a couple of side events I know we got going on too, and I think we have the quad stream. Is that what's going on over there?
Yeah, BTS Smash is the quad stream as well, which I think is also singles, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, get up both of them. Yeah, singles all weekend. So get up both of them. You can watch 5 sets at once, potentially. Count them, 5.
5 of them. So that's going to be nice, man. I very much like that. Big shout-outs to whoever's idea was to start bringing the quad streams around. That was smart.
Literally, that is the person running the stream.
There we go. Hey, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know who started
directly.
This. Like, I don't know who started this. But there we go.
That's
Tempest Stream Productions who did it. So, but yeah, it's always a good addition to any tournament. You know, to be able to catch more sets at once. And, you know, even commentary or not, I know they have commentary there this time, and I know sometimes they won't, but it's like still, man, I think people just sometimes want to watch some of their favorite players play, and you got a chance to do that now when there's 5 sets going on at once.
Yeah, more opportunities to do it. Dude, low-key, I like commentating the quad streams as well, because you treat it like a sports center, like podcast or whatever, where you're just like, talking about this game, that, oh, hold on a second, this one's going last stock.
All right, here we go. What we got going on here? Oh, Kirash. All right.
Oh, is that Kirash? Okay. It's funny because you see the gameplay and you understand Kirash, but as a mostly Wi-Fi player, to my understanding, I never knew what Kirash looked like to this point. So.
All right, or is that Kaya? Is that like a? Is like a suit?
You know, sometimes I'd like to be like, did production get the name wrong? And sometimes I wonder, did they change their tag a little bit for a meme?
Well, I just thought maybe that might have been like a Kirash fan. At that point in time, he was like, I really just like his Luigi, and I want to play like him, but I don't want to be him yet. So
now, here's the other thing to that note. The way that this game started, I would legitimately not have been able to tell you if that was a hand warmer or if that was the game.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no.
Knowing these players.
But it makes absolute sense. Archer doing exactly what you want to do against Luigi at 0. I do not want to get grabbed. Your stock could be gone, and you are a character that it will succumb to that up B. If you get hit with the repeater into the up B. I mean, like, your Joker is not heavy. Joker be losing that stock.
Yeah. And you know that Kirash is very unlikely to drop that combo as well. So, I mean, Archer taking the versus Kazuya Mishima approach, right? I'm not going anywhere near this character because I know what happens
Oh,
if
no.
I get grabbed a single time. Oh, dear.
Well, okay. You know what, Kirash? What a like my man is definitely a generous. That was a generous play right there. He could have done a lot more, and he's like, you know what? I'll just go for this hard read.
I want to send a message to tell you, like, here's the finger poke. Please
Yeah.
stop camping.
Yeah.
Let's play the game.
He gave him just enough damage though to where he won't die to the grab down.
Literally,
Wait.
it was almost poetic. It was like, I'm going to do exactly as much damage as you have done to me over the past minute. I'm going to do it in 4 seconds. Like, I'm going to let you know the score here. But then again, Archer, the one getting out to the lead. I mean, playing the matchup well, it seems. Racking up the damage and then just waiting until that perfect confirm window.
Now you're in a better spot for the grab. Still can't get this stock though.
And we're right back to the platforms too, and that's going to be the tough part. Is, I mean, you're talking about it, right? Joker is a light character, very mobile, very agile. So, you know, if you do get grabbed, you will probably die. But the problem is, will you get grabbed at all?
Yeah, and Luigi, like, obviously, you know, having a hard time just kind of catching people too, and like not having the best aerial momentum. It's pretty decently all right, like on the ground as far as his dash speed, but yeah, the aerial momentum is not going to be hitting for Luigi. So you can see Archer just being able to drop shots and then just leave whenever he wants. Oh, that could have been doesn't need the grab? Okay.
I actually love it when Luigi's can do those combos without needing the grab. Like, you don't have to activate the muscle memory or anything. They're just still able to improvise on the spot. But, man, Archer, I mean, brass cases all over the floor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The shots all over the place, man. My man said, you know what? I just got finished watching Wanted. I'm definitely curving these bullets. Hold up.
That was a P2020 here.
Yeah.
Light ammo here.
Oh.
Wait a second. Had the double jump, though. Super, super important. And honestly, at this point, you say, I'll keep taking these plungers to the head. Like, I'm not going to overcommit here.
Yeah, the damage is going to rack up slight. Oh, good tech. Oh, my, and it worked out perfectly. You actually get this. Oh, not the taunt. Your time to get it gone. It's time for him to die.
Archer knows exactly what's happening, except that, you know, there is one thing that I've heard about Kirash, which is that he is unlikely to apologize to anybody.
That's fair. I feel like now he's back to. I know what he's looking for, bro. He's going to get that grab. This is where the combo actually comes out. The taunt came out, so now it's time for him to get the full. Here it is.
The full extension. Gone. Except, taunt to get bodied is...
It's so real.
It's real. It is, we say like, oh, true combo. It will happen to you. You are not immune to it. It doesn't matter who you are, how well you're playing. It will happen to you.
It's and it's crazy how quickly we both say, like, he's going to do the full extension, and then there he goes, doing the full extension.
It wasn't even like a crazy long thing. It was just like 4 hits, and then you're done.
Somebody in chat said no up air. He said no, he calculated. He knew exactly the amount of damage he needed, and he knew that the DI was not going to be on. Like,
yeah.
all of that in one. He was like, yeah, something about this player is telling me he's not going to DI this correctly.
And Joker weighs about as much as my jacket.
Yeah, true. Whoa, I'm down.
Da, 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 da. This actually kind of looks like downtown Seattle.
True.
A little bit. This looks like the view I had out of my hotel room at PAX.
Oh, yeah, no, pretty much.
Did you have the same thing? When
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah.
Like the, yeah.
You look out like the background of the stage is exactly what it is. Like, here we go, own it, Seattle. Like, let's get it.
Now, I will say mid-set hand warmer is a new one for me.
Yeah, what is going on?
This is a new one. Cyrus?
Yeah, can I get some rules on that? Like, what the?
Technically, that's game 2. You gentlemen to it.
Maybe he didn't get the up air out that he was looking for, and that he just improvises that up B, and he's like, why did that up air come out? I need a hand warmer. Like, I need a hand warmer.
I dropped, like, literally out of, like, the first combo that he did. We were like, oh, yeah, that was on purpose. That was to send a message. And he's like, I really should have hit that, though.
Yeah. All right.
My theory on taunt to get bodied is that you're just giving somebody extra incentive to care about beating you. And that activates something in our monkey brains where it's like, oh, I care. Now I'm putting all of my energy into this.
Oh, wait, what the?
I would not be surprised if Kiarash had a Falco.
Yeah.
I really would not be surprised.
Me either. They're technically kind of playing the same game. Like, I just need one option that I'm going to fish for like 90% of the game, and it's going to turn into a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So.
And, like, not very fast, good jump height. And like you said, like, one option, do combos, and then you're done.
I would have been hyped for the Falco, though. Regardless, Luigi's back out, and we're probably going to see more of the same. A lot of chilling out from Archer at the beginning. You know, the reason why Archer's really losing is because he picked this ugly color. I'm going to tell you that. I want the Joker's color to be good, but, like, I feel like it's supposed to be gold, and it's, like, mustard yellow.
It's mustard for sure.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of that.
It's the color. I mean, Luigi's. I don't like this Luigi.
I don't really like.
Either. That's the color that you think puce is when somebody says the color puce. Oh my gosh, we're mashing down B. Yeah, I think that these two have just, you know what? This looks like these both of these alts are like, it makes me feel like I'm colorblind.
Yeah.
That was a great backer.
That
that move is an upper. I'm talking about like the colorblind simulation or whatever, but meanwhile Archer's like, why did you say I'm losing? I'm not losing at all. I'm actually winning even.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, look, you kind of got down from that last part, but that was onto your own volition. You know, you can't shift the game chakras like that by dropping a taunt, bro.
No.
You never want to do that.
I don't know what that slide from Kiarash was. I don't know if that was because there was like the one weird hit from the up tilt by Archer that connected. And second of all, I'm surprised that was the result because I felt like that should have jab blocked. Go though, Kiarash in the corner, fishing for a grab. Does finally get one, down throw down B, but perfectly timed air dodge. Archer has clearly done some studying on this matchup.
Okay. Back air coming through. Nice. Trying to get the R, trying to get the chase down.
Ooh, I thought that was going to be a setup for a tech chase.
That was a free grab, bro.
Literally, he was holding counter. And that's not JP, like, wake up OD. Like, that's just, I get it when it's on the platform, but.
Oh, my.
Kiarash is having too much fun? Question mark? Too much fun.
Okay. Big chase down? Nope. I was like, yeah, Kiarash, I mean, I feel like, are we trying to make it so that it's close looking? Because, you know, like, all right, I got to always make the comeback.
It almost feels like trying. Yeah.
But anime protagonist feeling, bro. Here it is. I need some adversity. I can't just win. Like, all right.
I have to be the underdog. If I'm not the underdog, then where's my motivation?
Okay, big chase down right there. Probably could have went for like a reverse up smash, but instead just gets the dash attack, gets off the stage, and has enough damage now for I think an up smash to go ahead and take the stock. But we got to find it first.
The back throw would definitely do it as well, looking for it.
Oh.
But Archer has not missed any of those back airs, makes that recovery even though he was under Hollow Bastion. You can do that?
Okay. Now it's really just, oh, okay. It's like, don't let it happen to you. Not immediately.
That
literally, oh,
no! Literally the exact same. The exact same as game one. The same combo, the same timing.
Bro, you gotta, that's just one of, like, that, as soon as the F smash started charging, I was like, this might be the worst F smash in history. Like,
if Kiarash panics a neutral get up, sure, but also at that point, I think he can react.
Oh man, like even like anything, like, as long as he didn't neutral get up, everything else that he could, like even just a jump off the ledge would have been fine. He would have jumped off the ledge, landed, and got the same grab. Like, oh man.
Man, what's killing me is the fact that it was the exact same game beat for beat, that it was Kiarash going, oh no, I don't know if I can keep up. Oh, I barely got into last stock, and then
Oh man. All right.
So to Bayonetta.
Yeah, this is an interesting swap, to be honest.
If you thought Joker was going to be hard to catch, then how about Bayonetta on 3 platforms?
Yeah, I mean, at that point in time, we're basically just trying to play the aerial game even more. Very excited to see, like, you know, if this man does have a Bayonetta, though, because, like, you know, going from Joker to Bayonetta, not really a swap that I see too often. That's not a pipeline. That's not a Smash pipeline at all.
No.
But, you know, he's got an idea in his head. Okay. Kiarash, again, trying to style.
honestly, that with the way that DI was, I don't know if Kirash had any follow-ups that gave him anything more than maybe 20%.
Just like a back area, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, Archer was, like, directly above him on that platform. Like, that does seem a little tough. But, I don't know. Both of these characters kind of have trouble getting their combos off in the second. Don't overextend. I was literally about to say the down B out of the Bayonetta combos can get the Bayonetta kill. Yeah.
Absolute thievery right there. Okay.
If I didn't know any better, I would assume that Kirash wasn't fishing for that.
No.
Exactly. However, I know better, and he is.
Yeah, it's like you know, I would like to believe that like that was calculated, but I'm sure he was mashing down B the entire way up there. So, all right, up smash, up smash.
Yep. The most predictable up smash of all time.
This is absolutely wild gameplay for a second. Oh! All right. You know what? That was payback for last game.
Honestly deserved even.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one who will get sillied on.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, he's clearly mashing that. And that's, I mean, a totally fine option for Luigi to mash. In fact, that's one of the more annoying moves in this game to try to get past. So
Frame
I
one
get
invincibility?
It. Yeah. Just do it. Air dodge? No. Down B, though?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Every time. Now back in the corner. I love the restraint to not ABK out of the corner when Kirash is clearly walking directly into that distance.
Okay. Drop toes on him again. Back air. Okay.
Ooh.
That was he was running off the platform there because that DI was directly to the left.
Yeah. Head to the DI. But again, just nasty timing on these smash attacks, bringing us to last stock. Now, please don't get hit by an aerial plunger into a plunger.
Oh, no. No. There's no way. Okay. You can't do it all right there.
Oh,
no! Oh, he defaulted into the heel slide. It's the Bayonetta classic.
The same way every time.
Well.
That's classic Kirash, though. Like, if that's not exactly how a Kirash set looked, then I would question if we were watching Kirash or not.
Yeah. No, that was what an interesting. I feel like he could have won this so much faster if he decided to. But decided he wanted to play with his food a little bit here. And
Four-side hand warmer notwithstanding.
Yeah. All right, well, Archer, you know what happens. You just happen to go up against Kirash. You know, I feel like if you're not always thinking about Luigi's options, you will end up just losing the stock like this every time.
Yeah, when literally, I mean, like every time Kirash decided I'm going to do a full combo, then it would happen. And I mean, in this last one, I mean, you noted it was like, oh wait, Bayonetta doesn't get comboed. We're so back, and then the default mash button at a disadvantage into your minus on Luigi's shield. Die, please.
Yeah, I mean, if we mashed an afterburner kick in a situation like that, that would have been a lot better. You know, obviously would have crossed up the shield, didn't get hit by nut B, but mash the heel slide.
Missed the jump input, right?
Yeah. Just needed to hit that X or Y button, whichever one you got mapped for it. But unfortunately, it's going to be in for that man's winner's run. Doesn't mean he's out the tournament by any means. I do feel like he can get a a game somewhere in losers too.
Oh, I mean, probably even a set.
Yeah,
in my mind,
a set. My fault.
Okay.
My fault. Like,
I was like, I think I know what you meant.
Yeah,
but just to make sure the Twitch chat doesn't like get up in arms about it, because I think that like again, Archer's game plan looked good in that set, especially with the Joker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna camp out this Luigi. I'm not gonna go anywhere near him, and then by the end of the set, just kind of lost the script. That's the phrase. Lost the script a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know, then it was Kirash time.
Yeah, man. So we will be getting set up for another match relatively soon. Kirash taking that second match, and then our first match was won by Super Colonel. So we have Wii Fit win, a Luigi win. That's why pools is nice, man. You get to see some characters you probably don't get to see too often anymore, at the very least. I mean, I know that Luigi still has some representation out there, but I feel like I haven't seen a Luigi in like a dominant or a prominent top 8 in quite some time.
Yeah, we don't really have anybody aside from Luigi over in Europe really like pushing that character.
Oh yeah.
The way that we've seen it happen before. Like, I mean, it's the same thing with Kazuya, right? A character that can, get the one touch and get the KO almost every time. That's crazy. And even if it's only 90% and not a kill, in theory, that should still be a pretty good character.
0 to 90 on anybody in this game is still like, wow. Like, you took all that in about 5 seconds too. Like that's demoralizing. You know?
That's what we talked about in that last set, right? Is that Archer played perfectly for 1 minute and 20 seconds, and then Kiarash got one interaction right, got the same amount of damage in 5 seconds.
All right, is that Sabrick up there?
Oh, I would love some Sabrick.
I think that means we'll be getting some Mii Brawler.
Mii Brawler.
Yeah, he's definitely been showing up a lot more with that character, trying to show you that, hey, this character definitely has the sauce. I think we've known that Mii Brawler has some sauce, but I think because Mii Brawler was legitimately banned in our last iteration of this game, like there's still like a mental block that I have of seeing this as a real character.
Yeah, you just think like this is like, and also the fact that it's a meme, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, this is inherently a meme, right? But the prevailing theory about it at the end of the day is that, I mean, if that was like Peppy Hair or something, if that was a Spacey, everybody would be playing that character. Everybody would have a nasty Peppy Hair.
Oh yeah. But then like here you know, and then you also got people like Esan making his own Mii. So like now I can't really take it seriously. He's got to do the same thing. No. I swear to God, if he makes himself, you better not.
Okay, he's just picking the old man. Got it. Great. Love that.
Oh my. All right.
Hello, one. Welcome to the world. Yeah, it's great to see Sabrick on stage at Port as well, because a while back Sabrick moved from Seattle down to Florida, literally across the entire country, if I'm not mistaken.
I will say, I think Sabrick might actually feel as this Mii Brawler. He is on the older generation of Smash. And as anybody over 30 in current Smash, that's basically what we feel like.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. I'm getting up there. I'm close. Like,
yeah.
When the next game comes out, like a Smash 4, the people who started in Smash 4 we're old heads now a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't around in Brawl as much, but like it's getting scary. I'm like, people are like, oh, what was Smash 4 like? And I'm just, huh? You don't know? I mean, I'm not going to answer that question for you, but the fact that it was a question in the first place.
All right, here we go. So I don't know who Mans plays on the other side just yet, but I do like that hoodie.
That is a good hoodie.
It's a very nice hoodie.
Is that the Port hoodie from this year?
Wait.
Because I know they have a hoodie this year.
That's just a NASA hoodie.
My eyesight's terrible.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like everybody should know that.
I was like, let me find out. Like, that's what we're doing here. So.
I saw the purple, and I know they had a hoodie. My bad.
He said the World Cup, and he was like, by world, I meant planets.
the world.
World's Cup, you know?
World's Cup.
All right.
Some Dragon Ball nonsense.
Oh. Yeah, actually. Tournament of Power Cup. Like, all right.
You know, I was worried for Sabrick off rip when I saw Ice Climbers. I was like, oh, that seems tough for Mii Brawler. And then Toasted switched it to the Game & Watch, and I was like, that seems even tougher for Mii Brawler.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I mean, this is like, I feel like you probably still can do, I don't know which, I didn't see which up B he had, but Mii Brawler definitely has one of those good up B out of shields, too. What's obviously not as good as Game & Watch is, but still a solid one. That's not the one that I was thinking of. However, I like that up B. I know what he's going for now.
Yeah.
I've been cheesed out of a stock very early with that up B.
I mean, especially, overextend on a platform once at like, 50 or something like that, just gone. Easy.
Uh-oh. Can he play the game, though? This is the real issue, is trying to get down. He's trying to stall out a little bit here at the top, but I don't really feel like that's an effective strategy to do against a Game & Watch sharking you with up airs.
I feel like that gives him more opportunities to
just
throw
do it again.
More up airs. Yeah. And I mean, Mii Brawler doesn't exactly hurt for disadvantage tools, because you always have the flip jump, or the fake jump.
All right.
Rather. Yeah, literally just going for a frame one again. Yeah. Okay. So Toasted is already wise to the gambit.
Yeah. Good DI right there, but I think now Saber's going to have to set up for a falling up air into it. You can still get it from this percentage, and you can see he's looking for one thing only, and as Dara says, they want one thing, and it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. And at this amount of rage, I'm almost afraid that it wouldn't work. But then, that actually activated the whole thing, because I think the bomb was right there. And I guess
that's weird.
I guess the bomb doesn't, like, there's a percent that it can take, which I didn't know. But it deals percent too, quite a bit of it. Sabrick will go down on the first stock, and Toasted gets right up into the flashing Mach Punch, but with no rage will be able to stay alive, and thus will likely have the opportunity to take into side bets. I'm saying 50.
Very close.
If this is the Price is Right, I am not getting that new car.
Yeah, someone definitely said 49.
Yeah.
So
I look
right
at them and I'm
you.
just like, come on, man.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I hate it when people do the $1 thing. Like,
Yeah.
you're all stupid, $1, and I'm just like, you suck.
Every time. All right, here we go. Sabrick able to get back into the game finally, but has to find some damage here before he can start looking for that cheese.
I think it is telling of the game plan that Sabrick is, they're both on the ground. Sabrick and Toasted are both on the ground, and Sabrick jumps onto the platform and goes, come up here.
Yeah.
You should attack me.
There's literally one. Yeah, we already know what you're looking for, and hasn't been able to find it just yet. We've got quite a bit of side Bs.
Stop
you can't
doing
stall.
that.
You can't do that.
He's taken so many puffs of air. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Very
Good
close.
drift. Yeah, Toasted, very aware to the tricks, to the ideas, or idea lurking around in Sabrick's head. And again, the bomb to take it, just build up enough percent. The classic Game & Watch game plan.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was it. That is it.
This is a B-button warrior, bro. Jeez.
Special moves only.
Okay, we out. Here we go. Yep. Look. Oh my. Down B, side B, side B. I'm getting to this other side of the
Sabrick
stage.
is a man of after my heart. As an Incineroar player, I see that and I'm happy. I'm like, I'm vindicated.
Yeah.
It was a good game plan all along. There's that flip jump out of the corner, though.
Okay, nice. All right, well, we got to get at least one good up B, though. Like, so you look for it, so I don't think a single one is hit, to be honest. Not even, like, just for damage. So
No.
we need at least one of these to hit. And I think at this point in time, if you do hit it, it needs to kill.
These are the prime percents for it right now, though. But instead, we're cashing out for the flashing Mach Punch, so it'll either be probably just has to be some kind of read. I don't really know what kind of confirmed Sabrick has available, and I'd really like him to stop pressing that neutral beam.
Yeah, like that's not working like you think it is.
If you could move with it, like even a little bit, I think that sure it'd be something.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
C-Stick Warrior is out here on the other side from Toasted.
These are two players happily playing a one-player game
Oh,
at
yeah.
each other.
Taking all right, good jump out of there. Almost, I think he's lined up a neutral B there, but unfortunately getting hit first. Flip jump on the way back.
That was very scary to do that so early, too, that you lose the ability to have it available. Now you got to use it to get back to the ledge even.
Nice. Get him
Nice.
tagged. Okay. This is somehow down to the wire. Don't know how we got here. A little stall out. Still trying to get again. I still hate that. I still hate that.
Oh my gosh, again! All 3 KOs, I believe.
I'd imagine he was like, all he does is press the B button. That's what he said to the crowd.
It's like, I just need the red one. That's it.
Uh-oh.
That was something else.
Yeah, I can't really describe how I feel about that game, to be completely honest. Because I feel like there's negative feelings about that game, but not the reasons why you think. Like, I'm not like mad about like what happened. I'm just mad about how often it happens.
I'm confused. Is what I am. I have emotions that I think, like, I think I need therapy to process these emotions. Not because I think that these emotions have damaged me, but just because I'd like to figure out what the hell they are.
I just like to understand. But like, I bring this video to my therapist. I'm like, so this is indeed insanity, right? Like,
yeah, I'm not the crazy one here, right? Like the gameplay is just it looks like that. Am I still asleep?
Here we go. Into game 2, though. Sabrick with a hotter start than last game. Already got the 60%. We still just need to find that grab potentially. Oh, or that.
Down tilt up B, but yeah, no, if it's not on the platform when that is confirming, that's pretty much never going to get the KO. And I mean, the fact that that was against Game & Watch and didn't get the KO should tell you everything you need to know. But Sabrick, nonetheless, soldiering on and immediately throwing out these flashing Mach Punches and finding so much success with them when he's using them offensively and not, defensively. But
I'm thinking about that like Black Yoshi video. I think it was for BB Tag when he was just like yelling the A button, and I was just like, the B button,
the B button.
That's all I'm seeing from Sabrick right now. Oh my God.
I want to use it as much as possible. Look, I have been blessed with the ability to customize my special moves. If I'm going to choose them, damn it, I'm going to use them.
Okay, we out.
Oh, the Phantom Footstool on that up smash was so smart. And hold on a second.
Kimmer Tech.
He was right.
Uh-oh.
It revolutionized the game.
All right.
Yeah.
I think the good thing about, like, as far as, like, side B and just kind of throwing it out, it does recover pretty quickly, though. So, like, I'm kind of, for, like, a command grab move, like, when I'm comparing, obviously, to Cineroars, it does recover pretty quickly. So, I can see Saber throwing that out, and 20%.
It's all over it with the predictions today, but still Sabrick, even though he is all over Toasted right now, has not been able to get that KO, so you know that this is going to be jump off of ledge, neutral B. No, but the get-up attack from Toasted actually made things very, very awkward right there for Sabrick, and does end up closing out the stock first as well, but Sabrick right back to the B button. Please jump into it. Look at these fists.
He's going to do it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, I was expecting the B button off the ledge, which somehow Sabrick has been able to hit quite a bit of times. Uh-oh. It's that stall that doesn't work.
You know,
Look.
the more that I'm looking at him doing it, he does get hit by the first three. I can't believe that KO'd. He does get hit by, like, the first couple of, like, final hits of those up airs.
Mm-hmm.
But then eventually, like, I think at a high enough percent, he does stay up enough
Floating
that the
above
next
it.
up air does miss. Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't like it, but, like, I
feel
can
like
see
there's a
the
better way
idea.
to get down, but jab locked into F smash. Unfortunately, still one of the weirdest F smash in the game. You either like immediately lose your stock like it's nothing, or you don't go anywhere.
Dead at 30, or I mean, just
Yeah.
living forever. Still though, out of shield game with that up B suplex. I'm just noticing that there is somebody in the crowd every single time that Sabrick lands that side B goes 30.
All right, here we go. I'm not going to be listening out for it.
Sabrick, I need you to connect one more suplex.
Probably not going to get it in this game. He's already got the percentage that he needs just to look for the punches.
You're probably right, but Sabrick has surprised me many times in this set, and it is only game 2.
Oh, no.
You're
Okay,
alive.
he had a jump. Okay. Oh, he almost got it.
Looking for it again.
Do it again.
The fact that that's sour spotted, that should have been. Dude,
Yeah,
that was
well,
ESS.
Yeah, you were gone. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that I think that Sabrick does keep popping that on shield too, because I think a lot of people just look for the impulse of hitbox come out, I have shield up, so hitbox deactivated, I drop shield, I hit you, but then that move has like
I wish he could see me. I want him to know how much I hate this game.
Look under the.
Yeah, just look under and be like, none of this is kosher. Like, none of this is kosher. Bro.
Knock it off.
Oh my god.
And he does not look worried, even a little bit. He is big chilling.
Yeah. Like, what does he have to think about? No, maybe I should press the B button. Like, he has nothing to think about right now, bro.
Should I be doing it more? Because I mean, less. That's not even going to think about that.
Yeah,
not entertaining that.
No. It has to go. It's only going up from here.
He's thinking about the next vacation destination he'll take with his B button.
He's like, you know what?
I want to show you.
What is the
sea.
first B move I use in the third game?
Should I start with suplex? No, I should fish for up B.
Oh man, the suplex. He tried. For a second, I would have liked if he just downbeat over across the gap. It's just like, I'm over here now.
Yeah. Side change.
Cool. Okay, well, this is a hot start. Also, good song.
Yes.
Good song, yeah.
Kirby Air Ride does not miss.
Oh! Yeah, don't get your stock robbed like that. But yeah, I mean, I never know, bro. Like that, as soon as if I feel too high up,
yeah. I looked down. Game & Watch is at 29, and I was like, I guess I shouldn't have been scared, but I still feel like I'm justified.
Yeah. All right. So we got Sabrick at a very, very high percentage here in this third game already. But as we've come to know, he's very stubborn. So it doesn't matter what it looks like on the screen. It's still Sabrick's game.
Ooh, and still, yeah, trying to just see if Toasted will, like, try to commit to some grounded movement or something. Because going for those late nairs on shield, like, that can set up into big combos for me, Brawler. But Game & Watch's out of shield game is just so safe that, I don't know, fishing for that seems really tough. And Toasted, nonetheless, saying, hey, I'm unbothered in this neutral right now. I get to go ahead and take the lead, and then I get to lose it.
Oh, okay. That should not have hit, to be honest, but
should not have hit and should not have sent that way either.
Yeah, very, very interesting sour spot on that move. But however, Sabrick. Okay, the parry into it. Just needs one more, most likely B move.
Who could have guessed?
You know?
Who could have seen it coming?
I just at some point in time, the real mix-up for him now is to throw on an up smash. Like, out of nowhere. What?
Keep on holding on to it. Get a good look at the players right now as we go back to the game.
Yeah, we want to see how focused Sabrick look while he's pressing one button.
Is his B button still intact? We have to see.
Okay. Yep, get him off that. Right. Oh, okay. Somehow managed to fight through with that Nair, actually.
Yeah, mashing buttons out of the corner against Game & Watch is like a crazy thing to me. That neutral B stall I really liked.
I feel like, I don't know if can he Nair? Oh.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you see that, like, he got hit with that same thing like 20% before, and they went nowhere, and now it's like, okay, you're just gone. Oh!
You're actually dead? Game & Watch? That down air is strong.
Okay. That was not not expecting that at all, but okay. Go for a 9, bro. I really wish. What happened to the days when you Game & Watch with degenerates?
That's what that character was supposed to be, right? Is that you were supposed to? Did you hear it?
Is that not him in the game?
I feel like I can hear
somebody
echo.
out there,
Like
yeah.
I feel like I can hear somebody in the crowd doing that. They're just on point. Uh-oh. Yeah, I like this by Toasted saying, I'm going to center stage because at center stage there are no platforms I can get hit on. But Sabrick, I mean, one more of those neutral Bs on shield. If you're not careful as Toasted right now, then that stock can go away. It can go a bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no one home for that. Looking for maybe an air dodge, but
looking for the DBFZ vanish.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that was, so.
Ooh, Toasted pulling the trigger a little bit too late. Still living here. And
Nice.
Sabrick covering the platform like a Mii Brawler does. Getting the 3-0 victory. Back on Terra Firma in the home turf. Getting to defend it.
That was a slew of special moves, okay?
Quite
if you
a
ever
few.
wanted to know what they looked like, well, now you can watch this full set and be like, so this is what these special moves do.
Sabrick read too many comments that were like, man, I didn't even know what moveset the Mii Brawler is using. How was I supposed to, like, know what the count play? It's like, I will show you.
Yeah.
You will know what 4 moves I'm using no matter when you tune in.
Oh, yeah. Like, I will use every single one of them in every set. Multiple times, by the way. So, yeah, that was a lot of B button in there. Decent amount of side B action. So, yeah, but I feel like he definitely got most of his stocks, though, with just the B button.
But that does go to show, right, that, I mean, if you have the veteran experience, yeah, get a replay of the mid-match player cam. It does go to show. TCA just said they were trying to clip every neutral B.
There was quite a bit.
But it does go to show that even with, like, the simplest game plan you can imagine, right? Like, I'm going to kill you with 2 moves. I'm not even going to consider up smash as a part of my kit. But if you're a veteran and if you are able to download your opponent and be able to say you're going to go into these situations and you're going to react like this to the impulse that I am giving you, then you can have great success.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's exactly what happened there, man. So we're going to get another character that kind of plays a... Wait. Is that Asimo?
Asimo, it is.
Oh, okay.
So we get some Shoto action.
Get some Shoto, but against a returning, PNW legend, Konga's back. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I was not expecting to see them here because. Okay, I'm retired in April. Sick, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, because I remember I actually played them in their last tournament. For some reason, they were in losers, and I was like, "Who told you to be here?" Like,
yeah, you should be up there, not bothering me.
I think it was Don't Park on the Grass was one of the last tournaments he played on, and I entered that tournament, or it was one of the later ports or earlier ports. I lost to him in losers and Big D in winners. So, like, how did this happen to me, bro? Like, I was like, what is going? Like, this is in pools, by the way.
That is unfortunate. Yeah. It's just like, okay, I don't get to play the game. That's fine.
Oh, man.
That's cool. That reminds me of, like, the one that I always think of at that was, like, you remember at the first Rise and Grind where Anathema had, like, the crazy long losers run. Kirby Kid, the K Rule from Louisiana, lost to MK Leo and Anathema, first and second for 65th.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, there's no way, dog. That's literally the most unfortunate bracket I can think of.
All right, man. So Asimo, yeah, I'm very happy to see Asimo back here because he doesn't, as far as the Japanese players, he doesn't get to travel as much. as like the ones we see a lot of Mia, see a lot of Cola. T's back in the building as well. But yeah, no, Asimo is one of the ones. He came over here sometime back. What did
the Invitational was the first one, right? Yeah.
And it was mad fun watching him play.
Yeah.
So he's also a nice guy, man. We went to the Ludwig Invitational. He was just in the back. Like, I was just sitting down. He was like, hey, you want to play friendlies? And I was like, are you me?
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, well, yeah. He's like, yeah. So we played friendlies for about like 6 matches. The first match was close. After that, it was not. And then Louis came over, and I was like, hey, Louis, you wanna hop in?
Want to give this guy some practice? Like,
so, there we go.
The Japanese scene actually, I think, has been, from my experience as well. I do want to talk about the game, but the scene has been, from my experience, very much like that. Like, they don't really have that whole like top player only plays. Like, I played against Captain Kongo Saga.
Nice.
And I was like, you want to play with me? Like, I'm a 1-2er. But it was a fun set. But we got a fun set ahead of us right now, Ashimo and Konga. And currently, Ashimo is doing as you would expect, right? I mean, Ryu against a big body, damage go up fast.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, honestly, this is a matchup where I think DK can definitely still cheese some things out too. You are one of the stronger characters, and while you are playing against somebody that is dude weight, DK definitely still has very good kill options for anybody in this game. Just has to find them, and I think Asimo's gonna have a way easier time finding his stuff than DK, unfortunately. So wait a minute, way out here.
Phenomenal recovery by Ashimo, though. Seeing like the intuition to go, okay, DK is going off stage this early. He's going to try to cover me on that Tatsumaki, so I go low, and now it turns that into a full reversal into a stock, just non-stop ledge guarding.
Yeah, maybe not the hottest start here for Konga, unfortunately. Gonna have to figure something out, but you are playing against a different breed of Shoto player when it comes to Asimo. Finally finds that back air. Asimo trying to dash in after that focus.
Yeah, it does get that first one. And like you were talking about, right, as long as you just build up a little bit of damage, which DK can do with the right opening, you can really stack it up quick. You can also take a stock very easily. Unfortunate no trip on that down tilt with that percent. That's still going to be, I think, a little bit minus on hit, or at the very least, it's not plus enough to get anything to beat Ryu afterwards.
Right. Oh. Nice, up air.
Woo. You know that can just confirm immediately into the Shoryu to take a stock too. The footstool out of the corner from Konga, though, was intelligent.
Yeah. What did you say?
I don't know.
Indubitably.
Indubitably, yes. Indeed.
Uh-oh.
Ashimo, though, another great recovery. Like, again, cargo from DK against Ryu should, I mean, in theory, that can be death at any percent. And he immediately confirms up air into Shoryu. It wasn't even just a recovery, Shoryu. He threw out the up air first because he wanted the confirm for the KO.
That was clean. I gotta give it up on that. Yeah, no, like I'm fighting my way back to stage. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna end the game. Like, I don't have to fight my way back to stage anymore if I just finish the game right here.
Smart, intelligent.
All right. Pristine, if you will. All right, here we go.
Big brain.
Oh, I was like, is T taking a selfie? Oh, nice.
Oh, when you got a set like this going on, why not?
I'm gonna ask T to play some Kazuya for me in these pools, though.
Mr. Mishima.
I like his Kazuya is so funny. Like, I feel like he does nothing but spot dodge and electric until he hits the electric, and everyone's like, man, T's so big brain. I'm like, dude, if an American Kazuya did this.
Yeah, no, like, people would not, like, that would be not P, as they say.
Unfortunately for Konga, though, very, very bad start. Asimo getting a spike literally right at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a Kazuya combo. You were talking about a character that wasn't on screen, and then Ashimo channeled that character. Konga, though, I mean, it's really smart by Ashimo to go, yeah, I'm going to drift like all the way over to the blast zone and then Tatsu, because if you want to get this KO on me, you're going to have to basically trade a stock, and you're not going to do that while you're down.
Uh-oh. Okay, up tilt. Oh, wow, he actually just lets it rip. Okay. Good stuff. I mean, good thing that Konga was on the other side.
Yeah, no, because, I mean, otherwise, yeah, you go towards him. Again, DK, it's probably death immediately. Love it. Dude, Konga's use of these up Bs has been so good, even though Ashimo has not been like letting him get anything off of it and has been getting those KOs just as cleanly. Like, Konga's been very smart about them.
The way this matchup's looking, though, I thought there would be more area for DK to work with, but no. And no. DK not really having the best multi-hits either. Like, at least nothing on your aerials. You have up B and you have down B. That's
nothing you can juggle with, right? That's kind of what you want to do against a Ryu spamming focus. I love the idea to go for the Kara cancel from Ashimo, but it will be the forward tilt. I mean, that's the one thing I think DK has the advantage of in this matchup is mobility and range. But, I mean, if you're close to the Ryu, which Ashimo has not been letting him escape, then that kind of thing's going to happen.
That man is more than one fish short right now, bro. Jeez. You know?
Head down to Pike's Place Market immediately.
I'd love to see, like, this, like, in real life where, like, a gorilla or an ape is getting beat up by, like, just a very strong man.
Guy.
He's like, what is going on? Like, you're supposed to be afraid. I'm supposed to be able to rip your arms off. Like,
the confusion on the face of the gorilla just being like, this should not be possible.
How did he hit me that hard? Like, why did I feel that? Like, anyway.
That's the Hadouken fire.
All right. Uh-oh. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, again, though, Ashimo's recoveries have not been touchable, really, right? Just going to ranges where DK cannot challenge.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All the way to the corner.
You get a lot of time to walk with that cargo.
Surprisingly, yeah. We were talking about, like, you can mash out of, like, Wii Fit Berry.
Okay, that combo started from the edge, or from the ledge, okay? Much up airs to assure you. And, wow, Osmo or Konga is in that area where, here we go.
Forward throw.
Oh, see, if you had that rage, though.
Yeah, needed it, evidently.
Do it again.
I feel like the one thing Konga needs to do is be able to hit those recoveries. Like, get that. Like, you have to be a little bit behind the Shoryu because the hitbox is sort of more in front of it. But, I mean, if you can get behind it and get that downer out, like, DK's downer's out for a couple frames. It's theoretically possible.
Oh, no. You're dead. Oh, my. Yeah, it's just not this. Okay, this is a 90-10 matchup.
That's the way it looks.
Man.
Because, I mean, Ashimo does not drop literally a single one of these combos.
No.
Dead again?
Okay, all right. That was a little scary. He couldn't get another up air in there, so he just opted to go for just the Shoryuken.
That was Smash 4 flashbacks for me, though. Like, Rage Ryu hitting you with a Shoryu.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, DK at 75, you're not safe.
Like, if he really wants the true... Oh, wait, here we go. Yep. Yeet. I was like...
I have not seen that.
I think if he wants the true Smash 4 flashback, it has to be the back air on shield into immediate Shoryu.
Oh, yeah. Into the KO at 50. Konga, though, doing his best to stay alive. He's got to hit the ground, though, because if he's up on top of that platform, those up airs are going to keep on swinging. Back throw.
Okay, yeah, interesting. Looking for some type of DI. Oh, didn't let it rip.
Still hanging on. Wait, that could be a big opener. Didn't get a tech chase or anything. Mashing jab, and it's safe.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's definitely not what he was going for. Oh, my. Just dancing around him.
Smart.
Asimo, it's like, you know, even when I drop it, it looks like it was just part of my mix. Like, that's what
I was baiting out the side B so that I could cross you up behind you and then continue my combo.
Yeah, well, that was just, had to be an unfun game for Konga, but it is what it is. It's not really, wouldn't say it's more so your fault. It's just your character choice fault. Like, that's
like a big body against somebody playing a character that is built around guaranteed combos that go forever until you die, and then a guy that does not drop those combos. Like, that's just such a tough draw.
I mean, just this last game in particular, bro. My man was hitting all of the confirms. Nothing but up airs. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So, twice. Did it again.
Literally the very next replay is just lather, rinse, repeat. Ashimo does not miss those. Again, I've never seen that KO like that because I think of the cargo up throw as a combo throw. You put it into the up air, but no, it's just blast zone.
Yeah, I guess he didn't believe in the forward throw no more. Didn't hit the blast zone the first time, so he's like, you know what, I know this will hit the blast zone. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of 3-0s so far, 3-1s. We had 3-1 and then 3-0s outside of that, so gonna need some, Oh, okay, all right. We got a little bit of a wait here. So.
A little bit of a break. Good time to catch up on the bracket, perhaps.
Yeah.
Because we do see on the other side of that pool, JDV and Krieg. While I look at that, we can also talk about, by the way, the merch. Guys, this is limited time merch. We talk about, Port World Cup. We had soccer being played yesterday. And you can get, or, for people from other regions, football jerseys, baseball and T-shirt varieties to represent your region. Nice. Europe, Japan, Latin America. I love those Latin American jerseys.
Yeah.
Those look good.
I might get that while still living here. I don't care. So, Tempest Stream Production. That's what's running this year's stream, man. You want some high quality streamage, you can definitely check them out, man. That's why we got the 4-box over there for games. That's why we got such a nice stream here as well. So check them out at Tempest Stream on Twitter, and if you would like to contact them for work-related things, team@tempeststream.co.
Yeah, big shout outs to Tempest. Always runs things great. Love their logo too.
Yeah.
We're both in Texas now, so we're familiar with the tornado designs. But here's another team we all know and love, Collision, and of course their major every year, Collision 2024, with the heroes versus villains. That Marvel theming. Got to get out there. March 15th to 17th, 2024. Support the homies at Collision, RJ especially. That is our guy. Start.gg/collision. Get yourselves out to Parsippany, New Jersey.
There we go. Also got Full Bloom coming up as well, man. February 24th to 25th in Bloomington, Indiana. Main registration right now, $45. You can go ahead and do that. Well, we're in the window right now, October 23rd to December 31st. We got all kind of people going. Own and Apollo Kage, Doorstop, Atomic, Mango, Zane, Cody Schwab, Polish, Fawn Scarezo, and more. So definitely check them out here at start.gg/fullbloom. Make your way over there. It's been a while since Full Bloom has thrown a tournament, so it's nice to see him back. And then, of course, Luminosity makes big moves. You've been there. First tournament of the year, almost every year now. Max and the boys from Gommel and, of course, Luminosity now. Going to be trying to make this a big event. Use the code YURT for $5 off at start.gg/LMBM.
That is a can't miss tournament of the year now, because it is heart of Manhattan in the New Yorker, and it is in the ballroom, and you are practically playing some sets in the lobby.
Yeah.
It is a great place to go play, and it is a great place to be here at Port Priority 8, and especially on this stream because we get to watch the darling Mega Man Peebnut hop up on stream. Saw plenty of Peeb last night at the pre-local. Did really well there. I think got double eliminated by Lima, which is funny because they both live in the Carolinas now, so they play each other a lot. But will be no such thing happening in this pool. We will get to see some hot Mega Man action.
Yeah, well, I feel like I haven't really been seeing Peeb around as much. Man, the Wii Fits are out.
Yeah, 2 last night, and now we get 2 today.
All right, man. The resurgence of this character, I'm going to have to go check the Discord. Like, where do all these people come from?
TK's commentating. We got to throw the Wii Fits on stream.
I appreciate it. Wii Fit Trainer. Going for the green male. Ugh.
That's definitely one of the not up there. If I'm playing Wii Fit Trainer, I'm using the red. Personally,
red female and the blue male, the original male, because like he actually reverses colors, so it's a gray shirt with a blue accent. I really like that. But
yeah, the muscle definition.
Yeah, he's like, check me out. But all right, good start here from Xavier.
Yeah, I mean, Wii Fit Trainer does have like that early combo damage. Sometimes there are characters that struggle in this game because they don't have a way to really reliably build up that initial like 50, 60 and get you to start like worrying about kill confirms pretty early on. But Wii Fit's like low-key one of those characters.
Okay. This is a super, super hot start for Xavier here. Look how linked in he is, by the way, man. He's dialed in.
Yeah.
I love it. Peeb is sitting up there with the perfect posture.
Perfect posture.
What a gentleman.
Yes.
And this man is like, no, I'm getting the gamer lean, dude.
Got the headphones over the hoodie, too. The extra
I don't know why that kills
comfy,
me so much, but I do the same thing if I have a hoodie on.
I did that for the first time the other day because somebody was talking about it, and I was like, oh, that is comfy.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why I've never done that before.
Uh-oh. Watch yourself. Okay. Peeb is definitely sitting at kill percentage here from quite a bit of things. But at the same time, though, we could – there it is. Good neutral air back air. Peeb could probably find himself an up-tilt combination if he's able to do it. But luckily, Xavier be able to find that little combination to the up air. Okay, nice.
2 hits, 32%. Not a bad conversion to get things started. And put the Mega Man into the corner, double dribble that soccer ball. And Peeb does not have the big punish because you don't have anything to launch off to the side that's like reliable like that. That Mega Buster does not have a lot of knockback.
I feel like he had enough time to walk up and do an up tilt, though, but instead he wanted like a read up tilt. Because F Smash it's pretty laggy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is, though. He has – oh, wow. Get off of me, sir.
I don't like the pummel on Wii Fit especially. Like the does not look right.
Like, nice definition. Like, chill out, Mega Man. What program is this?
I got some questions for Dr. Light right about now.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, Peebnut, though, has to make up a ton of damage. 150%. Sun Salutation still online, and I mean, when you have a margin of error this small, and especially as a Mega Man where you don't get something started easily, right? You don't just grab and then go to a ton of percent. This is where Xavier can start to run away with things. Also healed right back down to 0.0.
Yeah.
Could have had technically a JV.
I always want to know, like, will they count that if I'm like at 2.2% and I heal and get it back? Will they count that, or will they be like, come on?
No, you got hit. It is not perfect.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's the usual setup I try to go for on the platform too. Off of down throw, since Jet's high up enough, there's no true follow-ups off down throw. So you, but on this stage, you definitely can get some type of tech chase situation. Tried to go for it. I think he did get the ball to hit though, so that's nice.
Yeah, one of those moves where you're looking for. I love the footstool into the down B. Where you're looking for a reaction from your opponent that you can punish rather than anything super direct.
Yeah.
So in those scramble situations, Xavier has looked excellent. I mean, getting through the hail of projectiles and getting up close to Peeb, I mean, that is normally a very tall task, but Xavier's standing tall to it right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see because I feel like genuinely whenever I play this matchup, I feel like I'm getting thwarted a lot. The ball definitely gets hit by the pellets very easily. And then on top of that, if I don't have like a full charge Sun Salutation, normally everything's getting beat out anyway. So, yeah. Ooh.
We're both going up. No mid-air combos, though, Xavier. I mean, now the question is Xavier going to try to commit to end this game, which it looks like he is. I've heard that whistle a lot in the last about minute or so. But, I mean, the question is, do you want to see if Peep's going to come to you and overcommit to something, or do you feel like you have to try to open him up as a Mega Man?
Oh!
Woo! I mean, another one of those and another 10, 15%?
I think he could die right now with the round of rage. That move is extremely strong. Luckily, though, finds the back air in time. P bringing out the Mega Buster, but at the wrong time.
Xavier has
hit to the back of the dome.
Yeah. Xavier has plenty of fans out there cheering him on as well. A big Wii Fit crowd today.
Yeah.
As it turns out. On the mic and in the crowd.
Also, big hydration crowd. I like to see all these hydro flasks out, man. You know? Drink water.
He's got two.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay, don't put it up there.
Yeah. Why is that table so slanted?
Started pulling up. I hope that that's not Xavier's water bottle that is still up there. I hope he's not doubling, because then he'd be a Yankees fan, and that's not going to fly in Seattle. You don't want to anger Ken Griffey Jr.
That's fair.
The kid is going to be displeased.
Yeah, but there's definitely two places you just don't talk about your team. That's Yankees when it comes to baseball. So don't talk about it New York and then the Braves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do not talk about your team in Atlanta. Like,
Braves fans are the worst fans in sports. And they're going to have to hold that because I'm not going to talk about it anymore. We've got a set, and nobody wants to hear me talk about baseball.
Here we go. Well, yeah, I'll throw all BCX. Anytime someone missed a throw, I was like, man, the Braves could never. Or like if they hit a good throw, I was like, yeah, the Braves could never. But I'm sure I'm getting banned from from Atlanta. But it is what it is.
I'm not going down to DreamHack Atlanta anymore. Yeah. I have been banned.
Yeah. I mean, we're here in Seattle now watching some great gameplay between Peepnut and Xavier. First game going to Xavier already, but Peep definitely putting up a good fight this time around.
When using those Mega Busters, I guess it's just a way to get some kind of damage. Up smash, though, is going to be... What do you do? He just had to drift off to the side. Honestly, I would have thought I could not get away from that. I thought I was going up.
I feel like I saw someone said no one can talk about the ball doing 43 damage. See, the cool thing about Deep Breathe Wii Fit, and I say cool even though someone's going to hate this, is that if you literally do get like a 60-something% combo almost off of just hitting one neutral air, so it's neutral air into side B. And that in itself is just like the ball and the headbutt do so much collective damage. And then the multiplier of playing one-on-ones.
The vibe I'm getting here is the flirting in the workplace, where somebody's like Wii Fit trainer with the, oh, you're cute, and then Steve 60%. Hello, HR?
What is going on?
Help me.
Sorry,
Xavier, though, 2 big stocks already taken off of him. Peepnut has been really turning up the heat in this game number 2. And I don't even feel like it's necessarily been a stage thing. It has definitely helped him in a couple of juggle situations. But, I mean, more to the point, I feel like Peep has just been finding way more openings. Xavier's been a little bit too aggressive, too gung-ho, and Peep's just been able to play with good spacing.
Yeah, it does feel like Xavier's fishing just a little more this time around. A little off on the spacing here, too. But like just a lot of standard Wii Fit stuff, like the same way to get off the platform 3 times of just kind of pillaring your way down and then trying to hit with a quick aerial. Didn't work. Finally gets a aerial here, but 56%. This could be a little bit of an issue. He does have the deep breathe, though.
Yeah, and I mean, you talked about it earlier, right? I mean, deep breathing Wii Fit, anything is possible, but you air dodge all the way into the charge down smash. Peanut with the read of a lifetime. Saw all the way into the future. That's not even Shulk vision. That's like Nostradamus.
You remember that first iteration of down smash that we saw? Oh, it had like 400 hits.
Oh,
man, I missed that. That was so funny.
That'd be so sick. I love it when moves are designed in a way where you're like, if it works, that's sick, but there's no way it's ever going to work.
I feel like Sakurai, they threw that out, and Sakurai saw our reaction and was like, oh, I guess I should change that. I was like, yes, maybe not that one.
The E3 like invitational tournament where like, who was it that was playing Bayonetta that just comboed Plum like 5 times and he was just like...
I think that was K-Lay.
Oh.
and then you just have Sakurai in the front like,
Yeah, like that was everybody's reaction was just like, new game, huh? Bayonetta's here. That's great. But not here. Not in this set. We are back at 1-1. We go to Smashville. Do you, as a Wii Fit trainer, do you make anything of this?
I don't like Smashville often, but I think that's because like I have like this weird hang up of like trying to play under this middle platform. I like it makes the middle area feel crowded to me, and I don't like the crowded feel in this game. And also, I really just miss old Smashville.
That's true.
If you guys were smarter and we could have actually ran a hybrid setup, then that would have been great. But unfortunately, everybody kept going to hazards on PS2, and then an hour and 30 minutes to the game, we had to now a minute 30 into the game, we had to restart the whole thing. So
and now throw WarioWare into the mix and keep the hazards on, and you've got a real tournament.
Oh yeah.
Pete though, getting the conversion off of that down air though. Before we get off the topic of old Smashville, I don't know about that in this game.
The old Smashville?
That with the moving platform in this game,
I'm down.
I
miss when we used to. I bring back WarioWare too. In that case, I miss the cheese.
I do too. As a commentator, I would love to see it. I don't know about as a competitor, but
yeah, as a competitor, no.
Look, speed up my sets. Let me see somebody die at 20. I want to see the nasty stuff.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to see S Smash hit the ledge at 30, and I don't even question it. Like just like he's dead, and I'm like, all right, man, next stop. Like, and no one's like, he's just ready for that.
Let me go to this stage with the moving platform as Incineroar and kill you at 15. That's what I want to have.
He was definitely just kind of still running away from this game like earlier too. I mean, he's somehow avoiding death too, like very much so.
It feels like Xavier, I think, like picked this stage because he wants to scrap, right? That's the sense that I got after the first game, especially watching that Battlefield game. And picking the stage right, close quarters, you get, like you said, cramped under the platform. You want to scrap, but Peeba's just been playing a lot better in that scrapping game. And I don't think that either of these two characters are the best at scrapping, because Mega Man kind of has to be facing you to scrap well. Peep has been very much in control of that, but he has also just been, I think, a lot better in those situations.
Yeah, I think Mega Man gets taller characters to definitely get a little more back air pressure out. But sometimes Wii Fit kind of pancakes when she lands, so he might end up missing some out of shield back airs as well. Oh, landing on step. Oh, okay, he tried to get fancy with it. Only eats a back air for that, his troubles, though.
The fact that he got that punish off of that parry, too, because up air is one of those just, like, quintessentially non-punishable moves. Like, you just throw it out for free when you can, but Xavier actually catching that back air and getting back into this game, and with the deep breathing, just really needs to catch Peeb out of position one time.
Unfortunately, his deep breathe will not be going on as long now because he's been using it quite a bit. It does start to stale and you get less time on it. But, you know, if you can turn those like 7, 8 seconds into something, it's still good.
Does that reset between stocks?
Yes.
The staling? Okay. It's one of those things where I'm never sure because I know that like it takes really long to breathe in if you do it like a second time on the stock, but
oh, that was a quick one. So you should have a relatively fresh, you know, good one. Probably just over 10 seconds or whatnot. But it is just hard for me to even get time to play on that deep breathe time because he's just never touching the stage. So gets to come back with a fresh deep breathe now, drops it.
Peeb actually connecting that Crash Bomber too, but it's going to be Xavier getting the conversion off of it. Actually was able to get that swap going. And again, here's Peebnut saying, okay, you've got deep breathing. I dash back. I throw out Leaf Shield. I think for this matchup in particular too, I mean, you're talking about deep breathing being on a timer, and Mega Man has a move that says you don't interact with me for 2 seconds.
Yep.
That seems pretty helpful.
I feel like I would like to see a little more crouching coming out of Xavier too. Just to, you know, like maybe make Peep think twice about dropping pellets so freely, because I feel like he's been able to drop pellets throughout this game like it's nothing. And Wii Fit, I don't know if she still has the lowest ducks in the game, but it's definitely bottom 3 ducks in the game as far as like her, Kirby, you know,
Puff,
Snake, yeah, stuff like that. But,
oh yeah, Snake too, for sure.
or him, Kirby, right now, because yeah, got the male one out.
Yeah, this man right now. I'm sure they have the same hurt boxes too, but
Yeah.
you see that pressure going on the shield. Peeb is going to have to be, I mean, probably just a little bit more proactive in this situation, right? You can't just scrap as reliably, throw up that shield to give yourself a little bit of time to react and get that frame advantage. But with the Wii Fit getting ledge trapped, good use of the header, but Peeb is still the one firmly in the advantage right now.
Okay. Yeah, Peep. The ledge is locked down. Finally gets hit by one of these balls, but doesn't even go that far. So just turns it around, gets the back air here on the other side as well. Xavier, although everyone's always talking about Wii Fit playing the ledge, being forced at the ledge the entire time is not fun.
No. You want to be there of your own accord. That was no deep breathing. If the deep breathing was still active, that is a dead Peeb, and Peeb does not get the punish on the down smash, which should have been one for him. Xavier is bringing this down to the wire, but off of the crash bomber.
Of all the things, all you had to do was block. All you had to do was block. I think he tried to roll through it and unfortunately did not get that timing correctly. The crash bomber goes off, gets the punish, and what a pickup also by Peeb there. Looking so pristine with a yes.
Indubitably. I knew that you would be sent at X angle into Y hitbox of this back air, and I only connected.
Okay, go ahead and hit the glasses push, man.
Shing. Do we get it? Before the game starts? No. Peeb is more organized than that. Right. So Xavier back to Smashville. And it was, especially for a Smashville game, kind of a marathon, that last one.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, man. I feel like Xavier definitely kind of got figured out. I think that Peeb has figured out that Xavier is almost all offense and has been punishing quite a bit off of just that. My man Xavier is hitting some buttons. And there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you got to like slow it down and really pick and choose your spots when you're going up against Mega Man. There's just certain times in the game, as you said, you know, you just can't play. Like, once the crash bomber's on you, like, it is time to chill out for a little bit.
And Xavier getting a little bit too aggressive, you know, with that crash bomber especially, right? Ending that game 3 the way that it did. That hard knuckle staying out because of the soccer ball. And man, Xavier holding on to that double jump is the only reason he came back. No big punish, though. Great tech by Peeb.
Yeah, I think on like small battlefield or something like that, the platform's just higher up enough where I think that would have actually been able to connect where you can get a tech out. So, like the idea there from Xavier. May have tried to go for more of just damage by going for the side B on that platform too, but
I respect it, right? You go, okay, I've got the deep breathing up, right? I want to see if I can actually end this game, or at least end this stock right now, get back into things. These aggressive landings also working out for him really well too.
Oh. Okay, it's going to make it around and back onto the stage.
Right back to the corner, getting that deep breathing going. I like that because this is probably the last time you get that on this stock. I say that even though this is a longer matchup. And the idea of trying to get the Metal Blade into the forward tilt, but big damage like you were talking about off of that soccer ball.
Yeah, that was the soccer ball just sitting there, so he got the forward air. The soccer ball hit as well. That was clean. Yeah, very, very good stuff right there from Xavier. Unfortunately, though, doesn't get that stock first, but does have deep breathing and a lot of damage on to Peeb, who is definitely hitting the juke moves on him right now. Jeez.
Yeah. And still getting some pressure onto that shield. That's one of the big things that deep breathing definitely gives that benefit to, is that, like, I mean, if you want to play that aggressive play style, right, you get your opponent out of shield. We actually, now that I think about it, kind of has crazy shield damage in general.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely helps quite a bit. If you're on that platform and you're blocking, yeah, I'm eating up at least 60% of that shield. The up air not going to be enough at 172, no deep breathe. F-tilt will do it, forward air should do it, back air definitely will do it, but he has to find a way to connect into those options, and he has just not been able to do it.
And it can be tough, right, especially if you're looking for that vertical stuff. I mean, you noted that up air earlier, right? Smashville's got a slightly higher ceiling than a lot of stages do from the base floor. But finally, the soccer ball at 200+%. Xavier finally brings us to 2 stocks apiece. Near about 3 minutes into this game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. Woo! Top throw. Okay, he's getting some good damage here. Back into the game indeed. Peeb, though, you know, obviously going to be able to still get back into it relatively quick. You haven't seen any of that crazy, like, Mega Man, you know, shenanigans with, like, Metal Blade and stuff, but he is playing like a slow but surely game right now. Something is popping off here on the left side of the venue.
Yeah, not even a streamed match. So definitely want to hear what happens there. But we got Xavier bringing this one back as well. Missed tech from Peebnut brings us to his last stock of this potential turnaround game 4. You said, where's the damage? Here it comes.
Just like that down throw. You didn't hit the tech. Here's 40%. 87 just like that within like a 10-second span. Oh, and he wanted to end it all.
Could have been huge, but, well, you jumped.
Well.
Well.
If it isn't the consequences of your own actions, like,
I hate the consequences. Still, though, Xavier is working with a huge lead. Forward tilt, that back hit's not going to be enough, but Sun Salutation could definitely be enough to take it at this point. Again, up air, probably not enough. Still chasing for it regardless, though, but getting back into that scrapping zone, Peeb might be the one to get aggressive now.
Okay, fourth throw. Yeah, need the deep breathe. Make sure you try to seal this game right here, right now. Maybe expecting to jump off the ledge from Peeb, but nobody home. Peeb still can do this, though. Oh, wait.
Don't jump.
Okay,
there you go.
Air dodge out this time, yeah. Peeb, though, still keeping him in the skies. This is, whoa.
This is what Mega Man does, right? Those juggles are tough to escape, and spacing from Peeb was so good, but the down tilt's enough, and we go to a Game 5 in a marathon of a set.
That did not feel like a good option to pick. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how that down tilt, like, the idea of going for that, usually in that situation where if he blocked that down tilt is so laggy that he could have just dropped shield and up tilted for the game. Somehow, though, he must have known Peeb was going to drop that shield, so I'm going to give it up. It hit. It hit.
I think that just came down to Peeb's spacing being a little bit off on that forward air, was maybe like a little bit too deep with it. Because I think if you're spaced at the very edge of it, and I hate it because I just talked about how good Peeb's spacing was on that stock, but that's the margin that you play with in this game, right? Is that you're off by just like a couple of units. You hit with like the middle of that flame sword instead of the edge of it, and then you're close enough and minus enough that that down tilt's going to be able to just take the game from you out of nowhere.
Yeah. I give it, I mean, of all the options, I usually expect to see an F tilt there, but I think honestly probably how slow the down tilt is in comparison to F tilt probably would have got blocked. So then down tilt just because it was like, all right, Peeb jumping out of shield, nope, got him.
Timing mix-up, right?
Timing
like
mix-up.
Just inherent. I don't want to call it a frame kill, but
feels like it.
It feels like it a little bit, yeah.
All right, now this is where Xavier actually got the first big W, so I'm kind of surprised that we're going back here. I think the stage lends a little better to Xavier than the last few stages that we've been on. So
yeah, like closer blast zones and no top platform or anything, so probably a little bit easier to escape the juggles too.
Uh-oh. All right.
Okay, catching the Metal Blade, but not able to get anything off of it. And again, that's one of those moments where I think that Xavier can maybe just like Z-drop it, or if you want to, like hold on to it, see how Peeb's going to react while you have that tool in hand. But question now is, how are you going to get back to stage, get out of the corner? Like you mentioned, you know, Wii Fit, if your game plan is I want to be at the ledge because you can't hit me, that's great. But if you're being forced there, that's no bueno.
Oh. Nice. Yeah, I think genuinely, like, with the way that this matchup is going back and forth now, I feel like it's funny. It's kind of weird to see who catches their stride at what time, because I don't really feel like anyone has changed the gameplay too often. I think Xavier's still playing pretty aggressive. I think Peebnut is still playing slightly passive, hasn't been able to get do any like super cool Mega Man stuff. But I hear the crowd is clearly on Xavier's side here. Peeb trying to get that up tilt out the way. Going to be a sour spot though, unfortunately. Yeah, oh no! Don't air dodge. He almost got taken for a ride. If neutral air would have hit, I'm sure he would have dropped an up smash. Actually. Oh, you know what? To be honest, if that neutral air hit, he probably could have just dropped another side B for like 90 damage.
Yeah, no, like actually, who cares about tech chases into a kill? Like just give me a big lead, but still working with the big lead. 82% has the Crash Bomber on, but grabs the ledge at just the right time. Well-timed recovery and sitting at that high percent. But Peeb is still going to struggle because Mega Man does kind of need to get close to finish out the stock.
Forward air is going to be enough all the way across the stage, though. Peeb way down on this second stock already, now having to deal with deep breathe Wii Fit. In the way. Nice.
I love that. Again, I talked about this earlier when we had the Fox on stream, but staying grounded in those situations where you have a juggle and seeing if your opponent's going to commit to something on that landing that you're going to be able to punish, especially with that deep breathing active, such a good idea. And Xavier's got it back, so here we go.
Not him hitting the suicides on him. Like, hit the skin. That's so crazy.
Back and forth.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test.
Yeah.
This is
He actually got that to a dash attack. He got the rollout from Pete, though, who has definitely been rolling quite a bit. I'm glad to see Xavier starting to catch on to that.
Still, though, Peep catching on to those recoveries with the back air. Last stock,
Oh,
Game
my.
5 in pools to make it out winner's side between a Mega Man and a Wii Fit trainer, two of the best in the business with each of these characters. Who is going to come out on top?
Pete, all right, no, good awareness right there from Pete, knowing that so far Xavier has been trying to come in from the skies quite a bit, so now Pete kind of principally putting up that up air like a wall. It's not allowing Xavier to kind of like land and try to get these neutral airs that he's been able to get quite a bit off of. Wait a minute, okay, good recovery, back on stage.
Very scary moment, but Xavier, I mean, again, you know, you have to find a way back on stage. You got to get that deep breathing up or something to build up this damage, but as the stakes climb higher, Peeb is playing even better.
Oh.
Big whip on the up tilt, though. Xavier starting to really turn off the heat.
Man. What? Pete went for it all, and he has paid nothing but damage for it. Now with a lead, literally off of one mistake, Pete was turned. This thing has been turned around. Pete managed to land with the down air. Uh-oh.
Did not send the hard knuckle off stage, narrowed to back air with no deep breathing. It's not going to be enough. Couldn't go for the up smash either. Peeb trying to keep Xavier from drifting towards center stage, does so successfully, so the ledge trap stays intact. I think just trying to burn out the time on this deep breathing and does so successfully.
Good stuff. And we still have raids though, so he still has to watch out for some of this kill power that Wii Fit has, but at the very least won't be just getting blasted past the blast zone until now. But back air lands definitely in. Oh!
Just pushing him back towards center stage. Didn't want to commit to a grab in case of a spot dodge. Xavier's deep breathing about to run out again. So goes for the down smash. Barely whiffs. Peeb is facing again, saving his life.
The soft spot of dash attack not going to be enough. I think if that was a sweet spot, that should have been game. This game has become absolutely insane. I don't know how we got this last stock, last hit situation.
Woo!
222 left on the clock. That's going to be enough. Man.
There he goes. Xavier with the 3-2 win over Peepnut and jumps into the arms of the loving crowd that is vocally behind their local boy. A 3-2 win for the Wii Fit trainer. You said it earlier. This is the weekend of the Wii Fit.
What is going on, bro? The Wii Fits are out to play. The Gamer Lean did it. I saw him move just about another like 3 degrees closer to the screen. and after that, we got a clean dash attack for that W, man.
That was the difference in the set. Xavier could see more of the game. He was closer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he saw the pixels. He saw the frames for sure, bro.
The spacing ever so important. Yeah, man, what a set. Like, I don't know, man. When a set can go back and forth like that in pools, when you get a Game 5, when you get an upset victory to make it out winner's side, shoutouts to whoever has been picking the matches for stream. I'm going to be 100%.
No, we've got nothing but good. I mean, even the 3-0s are still, like, entertaining.
Yeah,
but this, like, Game 5 situation, I just am very surprised how we even got here. Because, I mean, like, a lot of these games, I felt like they were looking like they were about to be 3 stocks almost. And somehow we turned these things around. This last game, down to the wire, forced that jump out, yet Peeb, unless he hit that air dodge, but yeah, that was it. I very, very like the force of that jump out with the sun salutation. And then, yeah, because he still had the speed of the deep breathe, was able to get over there in time to get that dash attack. Very smart stuff. Xavier's moving on.
Yeah, I was very afraid. He almost popped off too early.
Yeah.
Like, I think 2% earlier, Pete probably lived that dash attack,
True.
and you saw that he popped off and he was like, confirm? Okay, I got it. Like,
That
but
one,
not nonetheless.
The pop-off extends spends all your energy. I actually don't think I've ever seen someone pop off early and then sit back down and
then
win that
win,
game.
yeah.
So,
I think that's actually just physically impossible.
yeah.
It can't be done.
All right. So we do have at least one more, right? Or are we done?
One
All right,
more,
we got
it
one
looks
more.
like.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was looking at the timeouts. Like, that was a long set. I was expecting to have one more regardless, but because that set was a little longer. But we do have one more coming up for you guys before we swap some commentators, get some more people in here. Man, good sets all together, man. Hope you guys are enjoying the beginning of Port. Nothing but bangers right now.
Hashtag 8th port.
Yep.
Port Party, I can't believe that we have gotten to the 8th one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you said it earlier, but like how far we've come.
Yeah.
That now we're a premier tournament, a P-tier tournament, We get to have a nice ballroom, a beautiful stage like we have here, and basically every single player in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the trophy? I thought that was like a balloon, but that's like metal.
Oh.
I didn't realize that.
It is an 8. Nice.
Now I'm trying to actually see it for real. Oh, that's huge.
Sheesh.
I'm looking at how big that actually is now.
All right. Well, yeah, man, someone's going to be having a hard time explaining that, trying to get it back. So
I'm trying to imagine like Akola, first of all, trying to pick it up, and then second of all, trying to actually get it shipped back to Japan because it's almost as tall as he is.
Oh, yeah. So now we got Umeki stepping up. Another player I've not seen in America for quite some time, but I love some Umeki play. We also got a lot of that Peach-style representation here now. So we have Umeki on Daisy. We got Mute on Peach. So we should be seeing some pretty nice Peach/Daisy combo gameplay. Who?
Cyan on the other side. Yeah,
side,
against
yeah.
Umeki.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm talking about Mute just is here.
Yeah,
I know that's not
Mute
Mute.
is here for sure.
I know
what Anthony looks
I'm
like.
just saying that's like Mute is here. So we have now both Mute and on Peach, and then Umeki on Daisy. So we'll be seeing some pretty high level Peach Daisy gameplay.
Even if Mute will try to downplay all the time and say, no, I don't know if my hands are going to work this weekend. And
that would have been a crazy match to have this early too. Mute versus Umeki this early, like damn, in pools.
It's like it's that kind of tournament, which it like almost is that kind of tournament. To be real. I think Mute was also playing in this wave of pools, if I'm not mistaken. So
okay, so it is possible.
It is possible that they'll play a little bit later. Yeah, I'm looking at. There was another big upset other than the one that we saw in bracket that I'm seeing. Bob the Dustclops 3-0 over Ludo, the PNW Mario. Then went down to Ray, who I believe is the Ray. I think the Zelda from Texas, or is it a different Ray that I'm thinking of? I know there are two of them.
I know one Zelda. So.
Yeah.
Well, I know two Zeldas, but the other one doesn't play that much anymore, so I know one Zelda.
Yeah. Or the people who just used to play Zelda and now they went, maybe I play a better character. Like,
always a smart thing to do. Sometimes you just make better decisions.
Ideally, you would. Ideally, you'd like to push yourself a little bit closer to a dub, but yeah, Cyan, evidently a PNW local, not a player I'm too familiar with, but it looks like we're getting a Palu on the other side of Umeki. So Peach Palu, Fundies match, I think is what we're about to see.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of those early Smash Ultimate matches when Peach is forward air with action kill.
God.
And Palutena had the longest combos of all time.
Because the Nair lasted 3 seconds.
Yeah, that right there, like, I felt like that was a necessary, it wasn't a buffer, it was just a change.
Yeah, I was about to say, it wasn't a buff, it wasn't a nerf, but it was one of the most important changes to this game's history. So we will see Umeki versus Cyan. Yeah, like we said, I mean, likely to see Fundies. These are characters that we have seen since the game launched. And a lot of, I think what's interesting about both of these characters, I think they really define what we think about Ultimate as, which is very safe aerials and being in the air for most of the game, because all their stuff pretty much starts out of the air.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, with Peach, the float is a pivotal part of your success, which means that you have to get in the air for that. And with the side of Palutena, you have some really good aerials. Like back airs, super safe. Neutral air is your combo starter. Forward air is pretty safe as well. So like you've got really good aerials. Up air, if anybody's over you, well, that's dead. So.
Yeah. That's what she does. I'm fascinated by the fact that you have said like 3 different moves are safe, and immediately after that, Cyan connected all of them. So I think that if you wanted Cyan to win, you could just go, yeah, forward air is safe, and forward air is really safe.
Yeah.
And I think the forward air is really safe.
Yeah,
also,
and honestly,
like,
if he drops a couple more forward airs, he'd be way safe. Like, that's... Anyway.
It keeps happening. Umeki, though, safe pressure with that side B and then drifts back in with that forward air. That's a classic Peach pressure string. You see it all the time because people think, I should at least be able to make up some space, but whipping that one, Cyan just getting out of the way, spacing well, and then back air is enough to take out that stock. Peach is not a light character. She's actually mid-weight, but the floatiness is definitely the defining factor.
Yeah, it's really the floatiness that makes her seem very light, but, definitely nowhere down there with, like, the jigs and the Pichus. None of that. Not even Fox. So, okay. Oh,
the one
single
down
hit.
air?
I needed that to be something. I don't know what it was going to be, but I feel like I needed it to be something.
I needed to see something. That's what Umeki did. Back in Smash 4, Umeki was the one person who was like, hey, if you want to see some new stuff that Peach is doing, you watch Umeki. Is that a Stitch?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I've had it too long. It's
We don't mess with that anymore. Yeah. You start to get anxious when you hold on to a Stitch too long. You're like, I'm suddenly realizing the danger that this poses to all life on the screen.
Okay. Back air, okay.
Still keeping up that ledge trap, though. I love the mix of different tools Cyan is applying. And once again, local crowd seeing their local boy on stream doing well against a renowned player. Cyan taking the stock lead twice in this set now, but Umeki is always sticking to him like glue, taking that next stock immediately. We go to 1 apiece.
All right, the back air is coming out yet again. But yeah, we're keeping this game super close so far. Cyan, like to see it. Umeki hasn't really been able to get true Umeki magic just yet.
Not able to land anything out of shield on that nair. Again, also a pretty safe move from Palu. Out of the air. Here come the Umeki combo. It's the classics.
Walking them, and that is going to be that deep. That forward air was so deep. Yeah, there's no fathomable way that you could have lived that. So, walking them though, I love that. Love to see it.
Kind of had to go that deep to kill with Peach Fair these days, though. Like, shadow of its former self.
Oh yeah.
And that move was killing it like 90.
Hard. And
yeah.
I feel like with the nerf that hard, they had to change the animation. Like don't even give her a crown anymore. Like she lives in our
just the hand slap,
yeah.
dainty. Still though, I mean, it's that's another one of those moves that's just kind of an inherent timing mix-up, because you're always thinking about, oh, like Peach Daisy, like they have the pretty much instant feeling aerials, right? They float up and then they come out so quickly, and so you pick an option to try to get around that. That's where the forward air comes out. And the intuition that so many of these top Peach and Daisy players have to know when to throw that move out, when you're going to try to avoid that next immediate hit, is always so fun to watch.
All right, so I mean, this is a way better start off here for Umeki. He is like the first game. I think Cyan actually had a pretty solid lead at the beginning, but now Umeki is absolutely controlling the full pace of this match. 134 already on to Cyan. Nice across the screen.
That's what it used to look like.
Yeah, that's what it used to look like.
that's what that KO used to look like.
No questions asked. But I also think he was probably trying to get a dash back because he went straight to the left.
Here comes Umeki again. My goodness, 102%. Like, we've seen 2 combos like this already and hasn't been able to lead it into a KO, but you really don't even need to when you're racking up damage that quickly.
Yeah, bro, Umeki is putting on the pressure for sure. Just need a little time to wake up. Seems like he has definitely found that time.
That Winky Face definitely could have been tough for Cyan, right? A lot of extra knockback that gives Peach the opportunity to, against a character that does not have a hitbox on the recovery. Can be really dangerous, though. That up smash, yeah, with that lingering hitbox, really, really smart.
Yeah, that's an impressive up smash. Like, you do not do a standard get up ever when someone's charging.
Don't interact. Yeah. Ooh, my gosh! I have nothing else to say. Like,
the
perfect.
Mahomes throwing those deep.
I'm deep.
Love to see it. Umeki gonna stall out that recovery. Nice little juke here. What can we do from the edge? Most likely he's gonna turn that to a big combo if that hit.
But no turnip in hand means that Cyan can play a little bit more aggressively, try to put that pressure on Umeki. I think what's really tough, though, is that Palu's game plan pretty much revolves around, keeping you guessing as to whether she is feigning pressure or putting pressure onto you. And then she really needs to capitalize when you fall for the feints. She has to have good reads on what you do after she has short hopped in front of you and you give her that response. And Cyan's dropped a couple of those opportunities. Hasn't been able to really punish Umeki for most of the time these jumps away.
Right. All right, re-grabbing the ledge right there, but not going to be hit out of that. Oh, win box. Had the right idea, though.
Yeah, no, like,
the right idea.
Hold that a little bit longer, right? And you've definitely got the stocks back to even, but spacing's tough.
Okay. My man's trying to get back down to, whoa, that close playing just a little too far out. Luckily, though, Umeki not over there in time to get a type of punish. Dash attack, fortunately not going to be enough to take that stock.
Forcing Umeki to dance and weave, but then getting a little bit too aggressive off stage, so that does give Umeki the advantage when it comes to controlling the stage, and with a turn-up in hand, a kill confirm can be abound very quickly, almost finding it off of the hit one at the up air, which, again, like, the fact that Umeki is looking for these combos that I have never before seen, and I live in Mudace's region, is crazy. He's a technician.
Ooh. Up throw, not going to be enough just yet, but we are getting those percentages, surprisingly, where Peach can't actually get a kill with the throw. Still living, even on the dash tag. Wow.
And Palu can just really struggle against these midweight characters. And Hollow Bastion's got big blast zones. It is still enough to get the KO with that Nair from all the way down there. So Cyan is still hanging on, but hanging on is really all he is, because really a straight aerial from Umeki could definitely do it at this point.
True. Yeah, 155. We are looking at just a simple back air from on the good side of the stage. On the good side of the stage.
From closer, like closer to the ledge. Great recovery by Cyan, though, and does get Umeki up on the platform, so big things can start happening for him. I believe that's double jump gone, but Umeki drifting down quickly. Cyan, though, really sticking to him, but there's that timing mix-up I was talking about. You expected something like the Nair or the up air, something, right, that comes out on the shield immediately, but instead the timing mix-up of that forward air, it is inherent.
He dropped a bit, too, like he was going to go to the ledge, so he probably got it mixed off of that as well. And then, yeah, instead of going for the ledge, just immediately double jump forward air as you drop shield. And so now Umeki, one game away, but I mean, this is still a very, very nice set right here that we've been able to get between them. The Daisy showing up, the Palu showing up. Love to see it.
Yeah, I think that Cyan's kept it so close. The difference has really just been, I think, damage output. I think that these two players have actually been very, very even in terms of trading blows and who's actually getting neutral openings, but Cyan has not been able to really match what Umeki can do in those optimal situations. Like, sometimes you think, how much does extending my combo for an extra 40-50% mean, right? Like, I could just get another opening on my opponent, but that has been the difference in these sets.
All right, a little back air action coming out. Nice. Oh, yep. Let's get that quick walk. 121. Good catch.
Instant catch, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter, though, man. Just getting absolutely marked. Can't even get back to the stage. Still has one in hand.
I love the idea there, too. Umeki going deep, trying to catch that forward air, where I think most people would just try to go for, like, the Nair or something.
Yeah, I thought the Nair was going to come out, but maybe he thought Cyan was just a little... Cyan did have to, like, kind of drift to the ledge, so the idea of going for the forward air because he wasn't going to immediately snap is there, but the Nair would have been a lot easier to connect.
Good DI by Cyan, though, going to the left during that combo. Like, normally, one of the things that kind of enables some of these Peach combos is that people will actually try to combo DI, they'll try to hold out, but at those early percents, that's what opens this up. And Umeki, again, immediately just teleports you to 115%, and there is the forward air, using it to cover above the ledge, kind of as a pseudo up air, and Umeki 3 stocks to 1 and not even close to kill percents yet.
All right, bro. Umeki said, I want you to know that these were never supposed to be close, apparently, right now. Absolutely running through Cyan, but we still have a chance. Definitely still have a chance. The down smash not going to do it yet. You got to go for the up smash there. That will also hit under ledge. It's your everything button.
Yeah, it was a little bit too greedy, right? Thinking maybe the down smash is the only one that can get the KO, but you can't be thinking like that. Like, even though Umeki has this big lead, you're not playing a character that, especially in this matchup, has that kind of comeback factor. Like, Palu has the down air, but you're never going to hit that against Daisy. She's got the parasol. You have to commit yourself to saying, I've got 5 minutes on the clock. I need to try to use every single one of them.
Oh, yeah. Dash attack. And even with the DI not being so great there from Umeki, still going to be living to see another day. 140. Fourth throw. Okay, see him off the stage.
Take the throw, as we say. It will not get you killed in that position. Nair into the up tilt, though. Classic confirmed for Palu, especially on those taller characters. But, again, still a hell of a hill to climb right now.
No type of follow up there at all, surprisingly. I thought we were going to get anything. I think so close to the edge, probably didn't have any running room to try to get a little closer, get that momentum. But, okay.
Knocking Cyan back into the corner. Has been pretty good getting back up off the ledge, but that might be the last chance that he gets to do so. Going all the way over to the other side of the stage, but Umeki, again, mixing up that timing, making it tough for Cyan to catch on to exactly what he's doing, and this could be it shortly.
Okay. I mean, this is, yeah, I mean, this will be a crazy comeback to try to do right here, but at least he's still putting up the fight. Cyan, one solid hit away, and is that the one? It is. The forward air is going to do it. Omeki with the perfect timings. You said the timing mix-ups on his forward airs, the placings of them, all of that. Just great showing of Daisy. As I said we were going to get, you know? Man.
Yeah. And honestly, I think what really impresses me is that even though we did see a lot of like really technical stuff come out from Umeki, again, a pretty simple game plan. We didn't even really see like the whole suite of Peach tools. I think we saw down air maybe like twice from Umeki in that entire set. I think really sticking to, I want to see how you deal with this tool, and then if you have an answer, I'll try to switch it up to another. But I think that at the end of the day, Umeki said, hey, if I just kind of stick close to the ground and have a turnip in hand, it looks like there's really not a great answer coming out to that.
Yeah, man. So just crazy. I mean, it's just so crazy how this tournament is shaping up already. Pools matches have been absolutely insane. We got you know, even more pools we've showing you. We got more dubs at some point in time too. So I imagine the dubs going well as well. But I'm just the caliber of player that we're getting already in these matches, where you know even 3-0s look like they were actual contests. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see that somebody's you know, got the ability to put up a fight, but you got more matches with people coming up, you know, people that can more than put up a fight. Some more upsets and you know, some more of the players that you know and love are going to be coming up, but it will not be with us, at least for the moment. We will be tagging it out to some other commentators, I believe some locals as well. But DK, it's been a heck of a good time, my friend.
Yeah, always a good time, man. Just make sure you guys keep it locked here at Port. Drop a follow if you like. You got TK Breeze, got that kimono. Is that what you got? Yeah, that kimono right there.
That's me.
You can drop a follow, you know. But we will see you guys at a later block as we get some more commentators here and some more action. Port Priority 8 will be right back.